Yes, exactly that. Once upon a time, there was an evil sorcerer who lived in his tower. The very
Evil
conflicted sorcerer who... Birdie stuff is falling from the sky.
That
Sorry,
sounns about right for an evil sorcerer, yes.
In the nether and somewhat distracted there for a second. Excuse me.
Front and center, Exhibit A, evil sorcerer.
Also, Exhibit B,
said
tower.
Upon a time, there was an evil sorcerer who lived in a tower.
Hey, sometimes I'm a good sorcerer.
This sorcerer was a very conflicted sorcerer, and sometimes he reached up to the stars for the light, and sometimes he dug down into the ground where it was dark. And this sorcerer suddenly realized that he liked things like bacon and villagers to do his will. And he realized that without some sort of place for that stuff to be, i.e. a little compound on the outside, he would be a very lonely sorcerer, so he commissioned the building of a wall. And one day his evil disposable minion will get round to finishing it.
Evil disposable minion, yes.
Disposable minions are the best sort of minions, just in case you need a new one later.
Exactly.
So the wall seems to be between Lawrence and the rest of the village. It's a good place for it, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, so it's the sort of extended reckoning there is that over time that is then, it's round an existing settlement, or it's by an existing settlement kind of thing. It's just got its own sort of convenient...
Yeah, like the Lord of the Manor would have a wall round his manor house. This is just bigger and eviler because sorcerer.
Yeah, basically. That's sort of the core concept I was going with anyway. It doesn't mean it has to be the thing, but I like the idea that a build has a story behind it.
Yeah, sounds good.
So if you look at the office build, you look at the design compared to the decoration, you go, this is quite clearly an old building that's been refurbished.
This is an old building that's been built brand new. Old.
Yes, a real genuine, what's the word I'm looking for? Artifact, perhaps, but that's not quite the word I was looking for.
Relic?
Yes, a genuine brand new relic. That's a good way of looking at it.
One more elevator in Lawrence's house might be good, actually, by the way.
But yeah, there are quite a lot of diamonds, Pete.
Yes, I also need to rebuild the stairs so they're not head bumpy on the way down. I'll just turn them into the sort of the shorter type of stairs.
I stood on the map for the first time and genuinely expected to sort of fall in sort of a Jumanji sort of way, or at least for it to go splash. It really looks like I don't know, it's a little bit scary.
You don't look up at the giant that's standing over us when you did that.
Haha, I shall jump up and down on the top of the tower.
Be a little bit careful what you wish for, Al, because if you're not careful, next time you go and look at it, you will fall through it.
There'll be some sort of portal there.
I have a plan.
With a capital P.
And 7 Zs.
A
sleepy plan, you would say.
It's a bit of a tired plan.
So, what plans do we all have for
today? I was hoping that we maybe had steel on the go. How are we doing on steel, people?
No.
I did find in one of my loot bags, I found 1 steel ingot, so that's a good start, right?
I have the soul dust needed for the blast furnace.
So how do we? Okay, is this a quest line? Shall I look at it on my stream?
Let's look at the quest line.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Main quest line?
Probably in the ores, alloys, and smeltery.
Here we go.
Yes, down in the bottom.
I'm being attacked by Richard Ember.
Could someone who's neither on fire nor currently streaming have a quick listen to my stream and tell me and let me know whether all the audio is sort of vaguely appropriate levels, please?
Right. So we need blast brick.
I think you volunteered yourself there, Pete. Because I'm talking to Al.
That's why we needed soulstone, which you found immediately when everyone else couldn't. I don't know which one of you did that. So whoever.
That was me.
That was you.
It was. I wouldn't say immediately.
The hope is at the moment you can hear Al clearly and you can hear me clearly. At similar volumes.
Does someone, Lawrence, want to show Al the chalk hole?
The chalk hole?
Chalk hole. Not charcoal, chalk hole. The hole for chalk.
Handles for forks.
Exactly.
I can only remember the secret way into it that we're not supposed to open because it'll make you sad.
Go into the smeltery, go through the door, which is clearly labelled because it's a door, and then take a sharp left.
How do I go into the smeltery? Do I have to use this door that is not labelled?
Well, if it's not labelled, then it's not a door. It's not a true door.
Amadeus says that your audio is clear on my end.
Yeah, I'm more asking about on my stream rather than on Al's stream because I've been trying to do funny business with it, and I've got sort of part way through it, and I want to find out whether it's actually working properly.
All right, I've gone in.
Thank you.
The secret way in, Lawrence, isn't that big of a secret, really.
No,
Where am I now?
I was referring more to digging a hole in the path
I'm going
your
down the
audio
steps.
sounds okay.
Okay, and the next
I'm
question
still
is:
an advert.
Are you
Have
still
you got
listening,
SFS?
Tristan?
No, I stopped.
You've
I've
probably
gotta
gone a
sit
bit
through a
far, Al,
bloody-
so I'm trying out your stream as well, just so I can look.
Now the question is it still working? And can you hear me from there, but not through Discord?
Into the sand and off to the left. Don't we all know it?
Okay, I've just realised that
Yeah, audio's fine.
background of all of that,
In here?
Thank you.
Lawrence was talking
Marble,
on his
sandstone,
stream
slate.
only. So
Lots of coal ore.
I couldn't tell what you were saying, but I heard your voice.
Okay, that's probably all right then. Sounds like I might have got it set up correctly.
Okay.
I didn't mute Discord, so
Right, yeah. So it would have been a bit all over
Oh.
the top of everything.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that sounds like it's probably working. It was if
I
the
took
volume
my
was
headset
reasonable,
off,
then
so I couldn't hear
I'll
Discord.
hope for that.
It was fine.
So why did we need chalk?
Right, what was I going to? Oh,
Have you
sorry.
Have you seen the tower?
No. I thought it was made of marble, which there's plenty of here.
There is not plenty of marble. There's virtually no
No.
marble.
Oh,
I like how I've
overshot.
actually ignored some marble while mining the chalk because it's
I need a chalk.
Well, it'd be stripy if you put marble in there, bits of marble in there as well. It'd look weird, and nobody wants that.
pretty sure a big twisty stripe.
Right, so hello stream. I've now hopefully more or less muted Al's random talking for you, and you can just hear me. So let's see how this goes. Please let me know if it's if all the audio levels sound about right, because this is very experimental at the moment. It's the first time I've tried this. But last time we played, I made this exalted crafter thing here, so I'm going to give this a shot. And the idea of this is that I can then pull massive quantities of all of this stuff out, and then hopefully, and the point of this is I can then do bits of crafting without having to go off and find a additional what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Oops. Without having to go off and find an actual crafting bench. So I'm just going to do this. That's probably it. Take them all. There we go. Take those back as well. So now I can use the this thing to beat all of this up. Close enough, I suppose.
That's the lay, isn't it?
EULA.
Not anymore. We voted out. Anyway, Ali's in California.
Don't mention that, because Lawrence won't keep telling us about how much of a good idea it is, because he's really pro it.
What, Calais?
Yeah.
Is that
Was
LA
it
in
American and
CA?
Scots that lost Calais?
LA in CA does not make Calais.
Yeah, it depends how hard you try.
If you push them together hard enough, maybe they will.
Let me allay your fears.
What
Right,
are you
I've
all
seen
alloying
your-
my fears with?
Seen your chalk hole. Now what?
That
It's
sounds
huge.
very personal.
It's not. There's a lot more chalk in there than there is oil, that's for sure.
There we go. I've dug a hole in the
Boing,
side of the
boing.
tower to let the bees out. Alright, so what I'm going to try and do here is put these stairs back in a non-head bumpy kind of way. Because when I put them in before, I used the slabs.
Tighten them up quite a lot, because I'm going to be replacing that edge bit with, well, making it narrower, make it thinner, bring it in.
He's doing edge stuff.
And if your
Probably.
stairs are sort of already brought in, that makes my life easier.
Pulverate this. My digging backpack has got more than just a little bit in it. What the heck? Ooh.
I think I put this dirt in the wrong place. Let's try removing that. Maybe if I put these along the front of here, am I actually even tall enough to do this? No. Right. Not like that. Oh, stupid game. Right. I don't think I can actually do this because that's a block. So if I take... No, not that. Stop it. I'm still trying to get used to the controls in this game compared to the ones in Factorio, which I'm far more used to playing. That was my sword. I didn't mean to use my sword for that. Put this back in. Right, now if I do that, and hopefully that, and yes, there we go. That's some stairs. That's how I want them to be. Good.
If we make an industrial blast furnace, which is only
I'll
really
put that
expensive,
there.
we don't need the soul sand anymore. The soul stone anymore.
I can put that.
You are welcome to make it.
Look at this ridiculous recipe.
I don't know if this is the best way to do this or not, but it's working, so I'm going to carry on.
Cupronickel heating coil.
Oop. And then I'm going to click in the wrong place and put that in there.
That's the core part.
No, stupid. Building stairs is annoying and difficult.
I think Tech Reborn had multi-block structures.
Oh, maybe that's.
Yeah, I think this is just a single block. But look, it's got an inventory.
I think not only is it about where you poke on the thing, it's also about exactly which way you're facing
Right,
when you
have to
do
have
so.
a heating coil
So
in
this
there,
is
don't you?
difficult.
And this is made of an alloy smelter, which you presumably.
This is
Let's
probably
open
far
this.
enough down. Ooh, Mike was going to do some funny businesses, wasn't he?
Calcium carbonate cell. Obviously.
Mike,
Super easy.
when you were going to do some funny businesses with stairs,
Right.
were you thinking of just bringing the walls of the tower straight down from where they are now, or were you going to carry on a bit further outwards?
There'll be a bit of a taper to them, but it'll be a lot closer to what you've got now.
Okay.
Sorry, a lot closer to straight down. If
I like an
work on
attitude.
the assumption of straight down, and then you've got a little bit of spare space to play with.
Right, I think this is probably going to be all right then.
Okay.
You're on, but what are you doing? Nothing? Finished? I'm wondering if we can rearrange these solar panels so I can actually get on them.
All right, so blat this all back across here again. Am I down to
Yeah, but I have to keep getting
one block
there.
up? Yes, I am. Let's do
I just wanna
that.
step-
There we go. Right.
Yeah, but I have to keep
So
getting
now we
there.
have a much steeper staircase because I've used the actual stairs rather than the slabs, which means it fits in a lot more neatly, and I don't bump my head on this bit of floor on the way down. I think I've probably stopped this just about in time that when Mike brings this wall down, it's only going to slightly overlap, and we're probably just about going to be okay. Just actually, if it cuts off that corner there by 2, then you're just going to be able to get around there. I may end up moving this back a tiny bit further if necessary.
I don't ever remember using just a filter. I must have always
Okay, that's
used
probably all right.
servo to pull just what's
Good.
blocked out.
That's a bit of random extra building to get things started. I feel that this now looks very, very hollow and gappy underneath, which is not great. There's various possibilities in here. I can put in solid blocks underneath it like this, which works quite nicely and makes the thing look fairly solid. So I think that's quite good. Let's do that under this part. Because whilst there is room to run under it, it feels wrong for people to be doing so. So we'll fill this area in completely with wood, like that. Now this bit up here, that's slightly harder. I think what we'll probably do is put these in like this. This is a thing that Mike was doing with the walls earlier, and it makes the staircase look a little bit thicker and a bit more, just a bit more really. So I think that's probably quite a nice touch. I can't do it along here though. This is going to need to be, those top ones are going to need to be, I think I'll go up there and replace those with wooden blocks instead of the stairs. So that's along here. Take out these 3. And then it can be slightly decorated by putting these in. Dum, dum, dum. It's not quite a smooth thing, but it's pretty close. So I think that'll do nicely. All right. Now I'm wondering if I should put in fences along the edge as a banister, but I think I'm actually quite. This is wide enough that you're not going to fall off it as you run up it. So I think that's probably okay. I kind of feel this should have been 1 block further across, but I know that Mike was wanting to put in the whatever it was.
Yeah, you can make there's loads of nature essence.
So I'll put some of this in like this.
Not 100% what the recipe is.
Put this back. There we go. Now you never even know I was doing it. Okay, so that's a little bit of miscellaneous building and tidying up that I've been meaning to do for quite a long time. So it's nice to have got that out of the way. Now let's have a bit of a look at the quest lines. What have I been up to recently? Well, last time I was mostly doing the black magic down. This is this one down here. I made this sacrificial knife, which is a thing you sort of poke yourself with and it hurts, and that gets you more, and that gets you blood in the blood altar, and you can then make stuff like these things: the divination sigil, water sigil, and lava sigil, and those allow you to make water and lava out of nowhere by magic, at the cost of some pain. Now I've also grown some undead trees. Someone's cut one of them down by the looks of it, which is a little bit cheeky, but never mind. I'll claim that anyway. We've got some undead planks. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I can make dark sticks out of it though. Undead plants and dark gems to craft some dark sticks. So I can. Okay, that's basically more or less what you'd expect, except there's also a dark gem on the top. But I've got some of those, so I can do this. And I've got my exalted crafter as well, which makes all these things much easier, because I can put those in there like that, and whack a dark gem on the top. And I've got dark sticks, sticky. So take those back again. And do I need more than that? No. There we go. Yes, I'm doing evil stuff again, I'm afraid. Because did somebody chop one of my somebody chopped one of my dead trees down, I see.
Yeah, so I didn't realise that would completed a quest, I was adding it to the drawers collection.
Okay. Do you have more undead saplings from it, or did it come down without releasing any saplings?
It drops dead bushes,
Oh right,
which
okay.
I've
So they need to
converted
be
into. I've converted the 2 of them into saplings again.
okay. So they
There
need
are-
to be so it drops the undead bushes, but they need to be reblooded to be turned into saplings. It was just sticking through the blood
Yes.
infuser, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay. I'll plant another one of those because I want to have a few more of those trees. So
I mean, you should
presumably-
definitely be opening up Lawrence's stream
So
as
you-
well.
Oh, yes, here we go. Over here, we've got the this one is where Tristan's been keeping all of the different types of wood. So we've got the bloody wood here from the undead stuff. We've got various flowers and things. We've got a million different types of woods. We've got dark oak, we've got oak, we've got mineral wood, which is a blue one. We've got spruce wood, acacia wood, maple wood, birch wood. Blimey, just a lot of different things in there. So let's grab a couple of those as well and go off and plant them again. Yeah, there's quite a lot of
Forward
the
down
same
here.
stuff, but I'm trying after the feedback I got from my last stream and the questions thing. I'm trying to do a bit of talking, of just basically trying to talk all of the time to at least somebody, whether it's you guys or stream or sometimes both. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I've been trying to do the same, which is why we keep talking over each other. And then we
Yeah.
were all silent for a while because we've run out of things to say.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
why
gonna
I've
go
tried to
mining.
now do the thing with the muting, which I've finally got working, so I can mute
Good.
myself and turn you guys down, or completely mute you depending on how I set the volumes up. And it's actually now working, so I can talk to stream without being obnoxious and rude to you guys. Well,
like
I can be obnoxious and rude about you guys, just not to you guys.
Somebody's generating the world.
Say,
'cause
you not being obnoxious and rude? I'm confused.
you're
Exactly.
high confused. I'm.
Oh, Tristan's running around with magical fast grow
Trevor.
things.
Am I? No, you saw nothing.
It's okay. You can grow my dead trees if you want. I don't mind. That's absolutely fine. Absolutely
They're
fine.
not dead anymore.
Growing dead
What?
trees.
Oh, the
They're
undead
blood.
trees.
Yes.
Vigor mortis.
I have got another cell of blood. I've got far too much blood. Do I need to make another stack of blood bank
Yes.
containers?
Or just say, no, don't bother.
Also, sorry, go
Oh,
on.
hi.
Don't bother adding to it if it's basically full. Just hold a full syringe. And don't worry about
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
have
this is a
syringe
cell,
as
and
well.
I got a blood cell for one of the quest
I was
rewards,
meaning Mike.
and they're actually useful. So
Petty Tartaric Gem, I've got yet another full one, and I couldn't find any more not full ones.
oh yes,
in
I
your
saw you
storage system.
fill the chest up with. Yeah, I think I might need to make some more of those. Oh, let's have a look at how to make the
hang on.
bigger Tartaric gems.
Yeah. You can use a compactor now on lapis.
There you go.
Oh,
Take
okay,
take
cool.
this,
Then it's not
Take-
It's dangerous to go alone.
take that,
Thank
and
you.
give it back when there's a dark spot here.
Oops. I redid the stairs and then got distracted by I don't know what.
I fixed it.
Dead trees, I think. Right, let's have a look at this then.
He means books. I had a question.
I do not mean books.
Is it worth making a hammer for mining with?
Right, so what I want to look
So
at
far
is
away
the
from steel,
Tartaric
can't make a tinker's one for this.
gems. So we've got these are the ones I've been using normally, the petty Tartaric gems, which store up to 64. Yeah, 64. Or I can make the lesser ones, which maybe, which take up to 256, and that takes a normal Tartaric gem, a diamond, a lapis block, and a redstone block. I think that doesn't sound too bad. Interesting. And it does it in the Hellfire Forge. It takes a bit of. Oh, it doesn't take any will. Let's do it on one and find out if it empties it first.
Yeah, I was looking at that. 36 steel.
Does
And
anyone
3
happen
steel
to
plates.
know if turning a small Tartaric gem into a large Tartaric gem will waste the will that's in it?
I do not know.
Shouldn't do, no. But you could always
I shall
swap it out.
Can't
find
remember.
out because I
No,
don't.
I'm
I
going
I
to
have
give you a
space.
subtle hint. The rate at which I accumulate it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I-
Oh,
you can
Ovium is it's actually a straight
throw
thing.
me throw me one and I can empty it.
So we need 3 plates and 4 blocks of steel,
What
and then
into?
1 block of Ovium, which we can do.
The bigger one I've
And
already
fire
made.
gas.
Oh. Hacks.
I got impatient and
So
Or
it's 39 steel,
diamonds.
not 36.
Diamonds are in fact forever.
But Ovium looks easy. So
We seem to have enormous quantities of resources now, which is quite nice. Everyone else has been off doing loads and loads of mining, which is very nice of them. So I can just run in there and go, oh yeah, I just need 5 or 6 diamonds for this, and just go in and grab them out of the chests, and all of the other stuff as well. So it's really, really easy. So come down here. Now it was this thing. We put in a Tartaric gem, put in a block of redstone. We put in, what was it? It was I picked up apatite, not lapis. Oh.
Not very clever.
Also factually correct.
I managed to get
Ow.
apatite rather than lapis. Let's try that again. They're both
Apatite.
blue. Shush.
Small.
Dabadee.
Probably.
But
That's around the other side. It's in the main corridor, I believe.
Okay.
Maybe I should be making
What? One of the suspended ones
Mike.
just in the middle.
Ah,
No, you went out of the way
That's
to
not
make a
compressed
chalk
lapis.
hole.
yes.
No, you have to
If you
compress
go
it.
out the back of the
Ah.
hovel and then turn right down the hole, there's an absolute metric lot of chalk.
Yes. But
So-
I've been digging up as much chalk as I can.
Well, you haven't, because you could dig up a lot more by going here.
Well, he's been digging up large
Where's-
quantities of chalk, and that is as much as he can based on time, not based on running out of chalk, I think.
Yeah.
Well, have more time. What? You can't tell me
dear,
I'm
I've-
running
I've,
a constant
I've
resistance.
had precious little time recently.
Do you know what I haven't brought? I haven't brought any arrows. Let's go make some
Where do we
precious
want the
little
blast
time.
furnace?
So now I make the turn all of this into many, many blocks of. Apparently, I don't turn it into blocks of lapis. Oh, that's odd. I was assuming that was how you made a lapis block, but lapis block.
What are you doing? Errors are not allowed. I see that.
What?
I see an error in your chat.
Chat. In game chat,
You're not allowed to do that.
press
Hi.
T.
Oh yeah. I don't know what I did there.
I'm going to assume that's your fault and your problem.
So, Alice, the master builder, where do you want this?
No, you've
blast
taken
Where
furnace?
everything.
was I?
Yeah, you built everything. You didn't even ask me what I thought.
So lapis block,
And you created a backstory for it. So
I asked you about it.
lapis block, blacksmith workshop. No.
I answered. I did draw a picture of a wall. I mean, you haven't got it far.
Cool, you
Did
saying
you?
that you found loads of
I didn't show it either.
soulstone.
Is there a better way? So
Maybe.
how do I make a lapis block? Because it's not just shove. It says compactor.
Maybe
Is that
9
a
lapis.
compacting drawer
Yeah.
then?
No. The compactor is
Oh,
the thing
okay.
that makes plates.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't need
Assuming
those.
you're trying to make the plates in order to make the block.
Ah, right. Okay. Yes.
The chock-a-block man.
Ooh,
Get
Well,
rid of sleep these days.
Over there.
I have no control over myself. Right. So let's see. We want to come up here. We need to go over to the compactor, which is I think probably over here. Is it this one? Yes, this one. I can shove a load of that in there, and that will gradually turn it into the plates. So if we look at here, this the lapis block is made in the engine. No, make it that. There you go. Made in a blacksmith workshop out of lots and lots of lapis plates, and the lapis plates are made by putting the lapis into a compactor, and it turns into plates. So we need to make. I don't even remember how much that was. Now I've not been looking at it properly. Why does this not do what I want it to do? 9 of them plus all this stuff in a blacksmith's workshop, and the blacksmith workshop is in a different building. But oh well. So I think I might just have to leave this for a bit because this is going to take for bloomin' ever. So yes, what should we do next? Let's have a look at the quests. So I made this stick. I can now make a vengeance pickaxe. Ooh, what does that do? Ooh, enchanted with fortune 5. That sounds fun. What's fortune? So it's just a really, really lucky axe. And I think if I remember correctly, lucky means it just spawns extra. You're more likely to get more stuff from what you dig up. Am I right?
Around the other side.
Am I right thinking that a pickaxe of fortune will produces more of whatever thing you dig up with it?
For some things, yes.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So
If it
things like
drops
diamonds,
pieces.
redstones, yeah.
But if it drops the ore as a block, no.
Right. Okay. Cool. Well, apparently I'm about to make one of my next
much do you
quests is
need?
to make a vengeance pickaxe, which is a fortune 5 pickaxe. So
Ooh,
that sounds
nice.
exciting.
How much do you
Mhm.
need?
Let me
But
check.
that's. But what's that going to take? These dark power gems, they're okay actually. They're just the gems filled with blood. The majestic component I have no idea about. Block of diamond, that's expensive. Blaze rod, we have some of that. Dark stick. But what's this? Luminescence, black iron slate, majestic ingot. Okay. Majestium. I have no idea where any of this majestium comes from.
Bringing some iron blocks over to the blast furnace.
Oh, okay, I was also doing that.
Ultimate majestium. No.
Blocks down blast furnace. What fuel does it take?
Capital fetters.
It doesn't.
I have no idea where this comes from.
No, just coal. Yeah, I'll grab some.
Okay.
I would have assumed it was coal coke.
It seems to require majestium though, so I think I've never even heard of that. So I suspect it's going to be a while till we get any of it.
Yes, your
Sorry.
majesty.
No, it's
Oh, well, I did say last week, don't stand in front of people
Yeah.
playing with draws. Stop
I still
shooting me,
feel-
you actual baddie.
actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
That is a
Right.
one I do recognise. You didn't have to tell me about that one.
Mhm.
Stop using the.
There we go.
What?
That's 18. That's enough to make two of those. So ping. Oh, I bounced off in the wrong way. That's the problem with using the slime sling to travel around this place. I always end up bouncing. There's so many walls around, I end up just pinging off them in the wrong direction, and it's really annoying. Oh, and that wasn't enough height. And then I end up doing that. Slime slings are difficult to use well.
Yeah, I remember creosote being a real pain in the arse last time.
I can hear Al ranting about the Nemantis being shot, which is mildly amusing. Right, let's make some of these. So
I forget what it was, but something.
there's the better way to do this, isn't there? Like that. There we go. And hammer time? There's no hammer. Why is there no hammer?
Yeah.
I want a hammer in the morning and hammer in the other times of day.
Yeah, and we need loads of food planks or something. And yeah,
If you're wanting that for how you're making power, then yeah.
Oh, because I put it in the wrong machine, that's why. This is the...
It used to be oily stuff for treated planks.
Just going to
It's...
Oh no, it's charcoal box.
Why is it not taking the...
Charcoal.
But yeah, I put these in the wrong thing. These are supposed to have gone in the blacksmith's workshop, not the engineer's workshop. I'm a muppet. Let's try it again here with a bit less fail.
Lapis block.
For certain values of fun. I was having a bit of fail. I put things in the wrong machine and it didn't work predictably because it was in the wrong machine.
It's interesting that
By the way,
lapis is so hard to make.
If you press and hold left click rather than right click, you'll split it between the.
Oh,
ones
okay,
that
that's
you
worth.
have.
I had a feeling there was a way to do it, but I couldn't think what it was, and so I stopped trying.
I just eat
We're
berries.
12% of the way to our first block of steel.
Pete, I'm
Good.
going to give you my meat. There you are.
Radical. I'm going mining today, by the way, stream.
thank you.
Which
You're
is why I
welcome.
get so much
All right.
torch.
So here we go. I put all the stuff in there now, so that's made me a lesser Tartaric gem, which is a bigger one, and that holds 4 times as much magic as the normal one does. So that's a good start. Let's put one. Let's try something a little bit risky. Let's put this one in here and see if it comes out. Oh, can't do that. So drop that on the floor and pick it up again. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Pick it up again, and I think no, it didn't work.
What's the symbol?
Do I do that? That?
It looks like a furnace.
Yes.
Try furnace.
How do you transfer will from one gem to another?
Holds one you
ask
want
him to walk over
move
there
it
very
from.
nicely.
I couldn't hear you. Mike was miking.
Holds one you want to take it out of, and press and hold right click.
Ah. Hold like that.
Ah!
We will need an alloy, a kiln,
That doesn't seem to work.
or alloy.
Oh,
Oh, it
shot.
works a little bit. Oh, it works very, very slowly. Okay. Oh, repeatedly right click. Gotcha.
Press
There
and
we go.
hold.
No, press and hold doesn't.
It did earlier.
It didn't for me just then, but hammering right click did, so I'm happy. Why is that not working?
The thing that shot me has desisted. And now I'm confused.
By the way, people have in their personal chest tower over here things that they want
I
taking out.
noticed a certain amount of hoarding, Peter.
Is that not the right recipe? Lapis block.
Other than 4 invar plates, not that bad. Al, on the other hand, good grief, man. What are you
Block
on
of
here?
redstone, diamond, gem.
Yeah, there's a fair
Your
bit
massive
in
stack of stuff.
Mine's empty.
Why don't you work?
Pete's got the heavily compressed cobblestone.
So,
Yeah.
petty.
And
Oh,
a very
Lawrence has a couple of
remember there was
mushrooms.
Petty gem, redstone, diamond,
Oh,
lapis
hoarding
block.
emeralds, that's right. I remember.
Random junk.
Petty gem, diamond,
So,
redstone,
Jason,
lapis.
can I have
Yep.
2, 3,
I mean, I don't believe the order matters, and then we
please?
need some will as well from this, which is what that's for.
Oh, no.
Let's empty.
You ask too much, sir.
I don't think.
Stop shooting me.
No, I mean, I think it probably has to have some will in it, or it won't work. But
Yeah, I don't have any more than that.
why is this not working?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Now it's actually working. That's nice of it. I don't know why it didn't work the previous time. Maybe there wasn't enough left in the other gem.
Shooting at me
I'm not sure.
What are you making? I've forgotten.
I've run out of lapis. Let's go and get some more lapis.
My
Oh,
gem's full,
the
Lawrence. by the
dagger,
way. Can
yeah.
I have a bigger one?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just making some bigger ones at the moment. That is literally what I'm doing literally right now. If you want to come over to the hang on, actually I might have them with me. Oh, lag. Yes, I've got
Okay,
one with
stop
me.
it.
So if you, where are you? Oh, you're over
I'm
there.
in a
somewhere.
hole. I'm
Oh, I don't plan to go into your hole.
being shot a lot, so I'm just sort of surviving.
Where did you find it, Tristan? Was it just like just on the surface, or do you have to
Uh,
mine for it?
So you know those stairs you made out where you put Mike's bed?
Oh dear, I'm about to starve.
Yes.
Let's have some potato soup.
I went up those stairs. I walked forward.
Soup,
about
soup, 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 soup,
5
soup, soup,
to 10
soup, soup.
blocks, and
Soup, 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 soup,
there
soup,
was
soup, soup,
some
soup. There we go, much better.
Right.
which I have subsequently
31.
mined, left.
Are you still running? Oh, it is still running. Okay. Now I need to divide by 9, so 27. That'll allow me to make another 3 of them. Oop.
Hang on.
Yoink.
Before you go,
I've already gone.
There we go, that'll be enough. For now, at
Getting
least.
buffs over my map, so I can't see where I'm going. Stupid buffs. Who ordered them?
I can come back if it's
I
important.
always want to know what the mug in the
you'll
bottom
probably
right
consider
is.
it important.
Right, now come back over here. This thing again.
Go to the
Now, what
portal.
Tristan was
Oh,
saying is if I do this, that,
About the portal.
then I can take these.
What? You can do that? I did not know you could do that.
We've run out of methane gas. Is there an emergency cell or bucket around here?
How do I use this?
Has everyone remembered to use the magic amulet? Or the magic ank, sorry.
I saw the thing on the thing saying don't forget to use the ank, and then I was like, what?
Yeah, much to say.
Then you forgot
I
to-
saw it and then forgot about it when I actually got in game, and I still
I'm
haven't
not quite
remembered.
sure where my ank is. How do you
It's
do it?
the Yank. It's over here, by the graves. You
Oh, I
walked
think I
over
did
to the
that.
graves in your stream and said, "Why are there 2 graves now?"
Yeah, I remember
So
that.
you can get XP in the wasp.
I remember using an ank over here when I was building this, which I'm never going to finish because.
There we go. I'll just leave that there.
I mean, there's a lot of
You methane. You are methane.
Oi! Lawrence, I see that.
I had a bucket full of water
Left.
for some reason.
It's genuinely
look
one
at
of the things that's sensible to have on you at all times.
perks have been reset.
Yeah, don't look at it. Just look nearby.
Look over it. Oh, just over the
Yeah.
top of it.
Press and hold. So this circle on the ground has to be covering it slightly. And
Like this?
then, yeah,
What did that do?
if you
Oh.
press and hold for long
I was
enough.
about to pick that up again. Yeah, I think I need a cell
Fire
rather than the
It might be a
bucket, which
shield.
doesn't really surprise me given that I'm trying to play
I
with
have fire
gas.
resistance now.
There you are.
Why?
Is that the goal?
Okay, yeah, it works.
That's
And then
full
put
of
it back.
blood. I suppose I could probably empty it into my blood extractor.
No, I need to put my perk back because that was this, right?
Probably.
What did I do? What
Might
was the
need to do
first
that
one we
all
did?
over the floor.
Or
though.
you could use
jailer.
Probably
a,
the
this,
grave,
like
yeah.
a stone tank,
Key,
an empty stone
yeah.
tank like this one up here.
Mike's way louder than Tristan.
Oh, okay. Is that what it's there for? I was expecting there to be a cell on a stick in here, like there was in the other place.
I mean, actually, in fairness, I did just literally use all the empty ones.
Bone collector.
It seems like a
Should I
good
put 2 in jailer or should I do something else?
I consider
I would
jailer to
recommend
be
putting them all in
really
jailer.
valuable.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty good.
max out jailer as
I'm
soon as
getting
you
blood
can.
all over my feet.
Naturally. Speaking of blood all over your feet, how's that gem? Where are you? J for where's Lawrence?
Right, there we go. Methane. I'm about to gain an owl, I suspect, but I can't see him.
Poor signal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Apparently I do.
Nope, I don't see him.
Whole new dimension.
It's an old tap.
Right, so now I can make a third one of those. There we go. Oh, there's Al.
Well, I mean, of course the signal's bad down there.
Hey, Al, I'm coming to you. No, I'm not coming to you because I can't get over this wall.
I can, by the same manner. Oh, well, hello.
You sure?
It appears that the two of you have been defeated by my cunning ploy.
There's a full one.
Where is it?
in the hole.
ahead of
Oh, yeah.
you on.
And there's one. There's a bigger one for you to replace it.
Oh,
Hurrah!
well, I should...
Are you hoping for one as well, Mike?
Yes, please.
I need to go and make another one. I left the second one I made in the
Mirrors.
machine because
dropped
it
it
had
back.
will
Why
in
am I
it.
back at the starting place? Who's killed
Why
my
did you
pet?
press F? Press F to
I
lock.
think it was you set your respawn on my bed before you nicked it last stream.
Oh yeah.
This all sounds very, very likely and
Sounds plausible.
realistic.
very
and
big
the sort
holes,
of thing that would
aren't they?
probably happen.
What size are these holes? So definitely creeper holes.
Creeper rolls. They're like marquee rolls.
4 candles. It's going to be a 2 Ronnie's day, is it?
Apparently so.
Pose.
Right, oh, I need to do it this way. Let's...
Oh no, I already had an item duct, but I didn't have a survey.
That's because I'm helpful. And I've...
Right, so now I'm going to empty all of these petty gems into the lesser gem, and now apparently I'm going to empty them into each other. That's very unhelpful. Stupid game. Let's put that in there and out of the way. Okay, and now I can empty this one.
There's a lot of big holes.
I
Like
currently
that.
have about... So, yep.
There's a blazing juggernaut down in Lawrence's old bedroom.
That
Suspect
does
Pete
not
wants
sound like the best place to keep one of those.
I imagine I know where it would be. Why is it lagging?
I can hear
Who's
things on
generating
fire
the
down
world?
here. Okay, it's one of those. It's a boss one. Good news, it's not in Lawrence's room anymore.
Use everyone.
Oh dear. Oh yeah, oh no,
Yeah.
I just saw a burst of fire on Al's stream, but I think it was actually a torch an arrow torch being fired.
Was that you that killed it? Or was that
Yeah,
me
it
that
lagged
killed
out a little bit and got confused.
I got one hit in. Either way,
Fair enough.
I'm not convinced it was the last hit.
Right,
I
a
don't think I can full stop.
quantity of lesser Tartaric Gems has now been obtained. Who needs one?
Yes, please.
Everyone!
I suspect Pete would like one to make his sword more powerful for dealing with those
Impressive.
nether
Might
nymphs.
like one.
Yes,
Oop.
please.
I like the way that I arrive at Lawrence's location just in time for him to move out.
This seems to be happening quite a lot at the moment. I'll stop here and wait for you, and I shall throw this on the floor. I will throw it at you, in fact.
Like
There
a
we go.
good Uber.
Thank you.
Yep, pretty much. Where's Pete? Pete is no longer in this dimension. Okay.
He's in the nether.
Okay. Well, I shall wait for him to come back because I don't have enough tanks for it to be worth
Whoa!
going off and trying to gather some more.
I accidentally a lot of
stuff.
sand.
Oh, actually, he's back again
He's
now.
come
So,
back now.
yeah,
Back.
I don't know whether I
How do-
want to give it to him if he's going to die that quickly.
You wouldn't die that
suicided,
quickly if
so
you
I
gave
can
him
come
a
back quickly
better
for you.
sword.
Well, he needs to kill a
Well,
load
that's
of other
totally
stuff
fine.
before it'll actually make his weapon significantly better. I was actually a little bit disappointed. I looked at the stats for the what's name for the sentient sword, and it actually only roughly doubles in damage when it's fully charged, which feels like not all that much extra. I was expecting there to be a much bigger difference between
Well, that-
empty and full.
That is,
Yeah.
that is you comparing the sword initially to the sword when it's fully upgraded, not you comparing the sword at each point to a different weapon.
Yes.
Oops.
Yes, but
So I
it
don't-
becomes
I
twice
don't
as
know.
good when you put all of the stuff in it, basically.
Yeah, which would be substantial compared to other things. I don't
Fair
know.
enough. I suppose if that makes
Something exploded. What was
That
it?
was
Pete?
me in the creeper underground.
Okay.
if it's good compared to what it would otherwise be. Oh, here's Pete. Hello, Pete.
I've
There you
heard
go.
of Pete's.
Thank you.
No problem. Very happy to oblige, since I think
You
I'm
could
probably
give him
going
the
to find the
more
will very
full
useful
one.
at some point.
So,
Give him a more full one if he's doing fighting.
Oh, that's a good point. Pete, do you want to come back and be given a one with a bit more energy in it?
Okay.
so dude,
Quick question. I have an actual demonic will shard thing in my inventory. What do I do with it?
Chuck it on the floor, and or throw it at me and when you pick it up, it'll go into your gem.
Right,
Aha,
there you go. By
thank
the
you.
door, Pete.
Do I do anything particular
so,
with this, or just have it in my inventory?
You just have it in your inventory, and when
yeah.
you use your sentient sword on a mob, when you kill the mob, it'll get you'll capture its will. Well, no, when you pick its will up after killing a mob, you'll capture it. And as long as you've got that in your inventory with some will in it, your sword will do more damage than it would if you didn't have it.
Awesome. Thank you.
that's exactly what I was going to ask. So if we just have will in our inventory, the sword's better.
If you have it in a gem, I imagine if you're just carrying the will around as well, it'll probably be okay. But it's probably better to have it in a gem because it saves inventory
You're
space.
going to struggle to fit it in the. I was going
That's
to come
true.
and help you, Pete.
Has Pete just died again?
No, he punched me on his way past.
Oh, right. Just out of habit. There's a mic
Yeah.
in my tower.
Did you get near
Out
somebody
of,
using the
to not
drawers?
have any
I
help in
was
the med
removing you from a few coins and things like that
Fair
to
enough.
help you keep tidy.
Thank you. Where have all my diamonds
This
gone?
skeleton dodged. How did you know?
Those I haven't touched.
They were in... I'm sure I left some
Right, like
diamonds in the
I genuinely haven't
Hellfire
touched them.
Forge.
Mate.
Why is this zombie taking no damage?
I could have
and
sworn I
just-
grabbed 5 of them. Maybe no, I haven't made 5 of these gems yet. I'm very confused, Ted.
Oh, there's a lot of baddies down here. Nice, nice, nice. Let's kill them all.
Let's go and get some.
Ow! Someone shot me.
fact, let's-
I did not approve of this.
Lawrence has got a late game Factorio approach to storage management, I can
Everything.
see, which is just chuck it there, it'll be fine because I can produce 10,000 more.
It's more of a
Well,
sort of.
I'll choose
It's
10.
more of a sort
I'll-
of just chuck it in there because I've no idea what this is or does.
I should have brought my
most
tactical
of that.
lava with me.
Tristan's guarding the inventory place, storage department.
Given who's online at the moment, can you blame
You,
me? Yeah, me.
What's
given that the people who are supposed to be playing here are playing.
On a slightly different note, I have about 5 different projects on at the moment, and so I
IRL.
need a priority.
Put the roofs on the buildings.
On a slightly different note, G flat.
Hey. But genuinely, like,
That was a sharp joke.
Why, thank you.
watch out with these music puns, or else there'll be trouble. Um,
No
Stay
hurting
out
me.
of my
Sound
base.
out.
Yeah, I was going to say back to basics.
I like the base.
There's now been so many bad puns, I've forgotten what I came over here to get. Oh yes, I think I've got it all now.
So
Why did you not fire?
Sling!
Phew.
Bounce.
So the things I've got are
Anyway,
progress quests, which in fairness is probably the thing I should be focusing on when we're all online, because that's basically the time I can do it. Expand the item ducts stuff, add roofs to buildings, expand the wall, expand the tower, build a building round the what's that over there? Blast furnace. Unless someone else wants to do that, Al.
no, I don't think so. No, that sounds like your sort of job.
You were
I
saying
did
you wanted to
put-
be master builder, or you're saying
I
you
am.
weren't getting to be
Mike's
master
way
builder.
better
I
at it, to be
forget.
honest.
Why
I
is
like it when Mike's doing it.
Okay.
I
How?
did produce. Well, I mean, the job of the master builder isn't necessarily to build everything; it's to decide what's going where, block pallets, things like that.
Sure,
True, I
but
suppose
also you seem to have been sort of going off with your, backstories and stuff, and actually I quite like it. I don't put that much effort in, so you're
Someone
doing better.
expecting made that up on the spot, but
No,
maybe
genuinely.
not.
Well, I mean, not today anyway. No,
Get out of here.
Ooh, I wonder if there are
was
some
genuinely thinking about that the other day.
chests in the. Oh, flail.
Oh, don't forget that Lawrence's big tower was supposed to have a sort of a fort as the base of it.
Yes, that's on the to-do list.
I mean, don't build the wall too close to it. You'll never get out of it.
It's going to have both an inner and an outer wall. The inner wall is going to carry
Oh,
on down more or less straight from the tower, and then the outer wall is going to be the sort of
Let
perimeter.
me out. Why aren't you flying up there, you absolute arse? So upset.
I'll
I
die.
was just trying to slime sling in any direction, and it was just glitching out whenever I let go of it. Oh, I got an enchanted key there.
So we've got
let's
We've got 103 signs in the drawers over here. Do we have any chests anywhere that I could yoink, or should I just make some?
They're
There are some in
probably
a drawer.
simple enough to make.
They are
There
simple
might be
enough
some
to
in the
make.
storage chest.
What is happening?
over
Die.
in
I'll just
the
make some. It's
storage
probably
area.
easier. I don't know why I came over actually, to be honest. This way I can actually make them in the right color and theme them to go with the tower, I suppose.
Ovium, very quickly, is... Oh, no, man.
Sounds eggy.
I don't think we've managed to find it yet.
No, you need the
Well, I found
the
it,
quest
but I
I'm
don't-
working on for that.
I'm actually looking for it now. That's why I'm down here to
It's
see
next
what
to the
we
quest
need.
line.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to mine
I
it.
want to see what we need.
Oh, right, needs main level cobalt. Right.
Oh, does it? Well, there you go. You know.
Kobold mining.
Hang on. Before reaching main level cobalt, you have to combine
Isn't that the
galenium and
first
vanadium
quest
dust in a kiln.
That's the
Kiln
first
what I'm making.
first human
Gotcha.
quest in World of Warcraft was a kobold mine. There was a
So
whole
I see.
Billie Jean parody about it. Ah! Leave me alone.
Okay, that's.
How are you still hurting me when you're not even alive? What is happening?
Let's have some more of this dark oak stuff down there.
Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. They make horrible noises.
Yeah, these are probably quite good for. Thematically, these are probably good for having down there, downstairs here in my wizard dungeon area. So let's make 4 of them, because I do seem to need a lot of storage space for these. Put all of those in there, and I'll put the wood back in here because that's useful for later.
Can't wait to have a computer
Down
system
here
back.
then.
Glowstone dust here.
Right. Well, let's. I mean, it's easy enough to get at chests, so let's put
Where's the key?
another one of these back here, and then most of this stuff that's in here, I suspect, is going to go into there as well. But let's sort of start on trying to think about dark magic stuff. We'll put those in there. No, we won't. We'll put them in the chest up higher up. But those definitely go in there. I've got a spare one of those, so that can go in there. The lapis I should probably, and the plates I could perhaps put. The apatite I should definitely put back. Gooseberry sandwich I should I should eat. The undead planks can go, and then the dark sticks can go in there because they're demonic stuff. The swords, I'll leave them for now. Oh, this is where the block of redstone that went. Let's put all of this into that other chest,
A minor inconvenience.
or at least the obvious dark magic-y stuff in here. So obvious dark magic, arcane ashes definitely count. So the bowl of promises, the bloody cobblestone, the dark gems, yes. The slate, yep. This is all dark and spooky and evil and horrible, so I'm going to put it all in here. Compressed stone, I don't even know why I've got that. The Tartaric gems, let's leave them. Let's move them upstairs, and the dagger can go in here as well, I think, because that seems like a sensible place to put it. Ooh, what have I got in my nonsense bag? More nonsense.
No, it's more. I don't have the essence that I'm going to use it in combination with.
I don't know what to do with all these books. The charcoal block wants to go upstairs. Oak wood I'll take out of here as well. The ores I need to put away. The divination sigil should stay here. That goes upstairs. What do you say, Al?
My gem is empty, even though I've been hitting things with my sword.
Have you been killing
them and then picking up with the will that they drop?
Well, there's nothing on the ground, so I'm guessing so.
You should be.
Have you been using a sentient sword, or have you been using a different sword?
I've only got the one sword now. Because everyone told me off.
It should work.
What's all this about? It's Pete's flesh. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking you why it's not.
I don't know.
Night, Phil. Phil, boys.
Bye, Phil.
Good night.
Eat the flesh, Al. Eat the flesh.
No, I've eaten them all, and it did not assist in adding hearts. Do you know what? I'm gonna wash them. Splash, splash.
I'm gonna eat all these gooseberry jam sandwiches.
Don't need all of them. Look how many. If you press E.
Yep.
And then hover over it.
Oh,
what you can see in the bottom right is how many
hearts it will add. How many food it'll add, sorry, yes.
Exactly. Oh, was that you hitting me, Pete?
Do we just have a void lab?
I'm in the nether. Oh, you're there. Sorry.
So am I.
I didn't realise you were too.
Wait, that doesn't work. There isn't room.
Should get a
It's a nice warm holiday destination, but I wouldn't want to live there.
So
don't need that anymore.
It says will quality 8.15. Is that how much wood is in it?
I believe so. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I've hardly picked up any will since. Oh, I suppose you didn't. We didn't transfer it, did you? We just gave you the will.
Yeah, I gave you an empty one. I gave the half full one I had to Pete for, I don't know, because maybe he needed it more. I'm not sure, or maybe it's just the one I happened to have when I gave it to him.
Did you manage to confirm that holding a will gem improves the sword, or do you have to put the sword in the thingy and then spend the will to improve it?
No. Having it will improve
Having
it.
it is
need
enough. Okay.
16 for it to improve once, 60 for it to improve twice, 200 for the third one.
The skeleton's riding a horse.
You are also allowed to carry more than one gem around with you if you really want. But let me know and I'll make additional ones.
Gemma?
And stuff.
Who's Gemma?
Ow.
I heard that.
I had a premature detonation, all right?
You.
Yeah.
As a result, our secure walkway is not quite as secure as it once was.
I can see Al having a scrap. Oh, he's nearly won.
I have one. But
the stream lag.
The old skeleton, I decided to bounce around a little bit and lag hither and yon.
Iron pickaxe. I suppose I might as well keep it and use it up.
Yeah, I thought the same, and then Oh, I did actually keep it. So there you go.
Yeah, one of my plans for today was to go off and make a
Insight.
load of Tinker's tools for myself because I don't
Is
have
that
any at the moment.
more XP? Oh, speaking of XP, have you invented an XP extraction machine yet? So I can. Make
No,
something.
but there is one in the thing which I saw and was like, ooh, I want that.
There's an XP.
Actually, that's an evil book. That's a light magic book. So let's take all this light magic stuff upstairs and ditch it up there.
Let's do that. I found a bunch of
I am doing rather a lot of tidying on stream here. I do apologise for that, but sometimes you just need to get rid of stuff. So I want that and that and chocolate bar.
You can have a golden shower in your own.
Canola, apparently. All right, let's put that and that in there.
Glass pipes are a bit tough. So
Right, that's.
have tanks full of XP that we can't do anything with for a while. There is a book that you can put XP into, but I can't remember what it's called.
An XP book. I
Seems
Version 5
reasonable.
rule book.
Knowledge book. No, that's not.
Oh yes, I keep forgetting about the Akashic Tome. I don't know what's happened to my Akashic Tome. I did have one at one point, but it seems to have disappeared. So, yeah, that's a good point. I should put all of the books into that and then forget about them. Never read them because books are difficult. The Akashic Tome is basically a Minecraft Kindle, isn't it? Because you can put loads and loads of books into it and just yeah.
Mike doesn't know anything.
What's the question? Sorry.
Oh, I've got some ore to get rid of as well.
17.
Where are all of the?
I'm from Manchester, mate. Everyone knows it's grey. All the tank things. They've got lava in them.
There's a wood tank here. 4,000 mega buckets.
Jeez, I found
Milli
lots of
buckets,
soul
probably.
Oh, for goodness sake, I've got something deadly trying to kill me.
We need
Again.
a ancient
So
dust.
chat has just pointed out to me that I should be emptying my I should be dumping all of the random books I'm picking up into an Akashic Tome. I remember having one at the very start of the stream,
I have the same.
but I don't know what's happened to it.
Where's it gone?
Yeah, does anyone seen a big pile of Akashic Tomes anywhere?
Yes.
Do you know where?
Not anymore, no.
Tristan, you're in charge of where everything goes.
No, that
glass.
would be junk that I ignore. 'Cause
Glass. Hardened glass. Can we make hardened glass yet?
No.
Do we have an induction smelter? Can we make an
No.
induction smelter yet, or am I going to be jumping the gun if I do that?
I think that's a quest at the moment in the main quest line.
I would like to
Do I
do that
have yes,
actually.
do I
Oh, I
have
claimed a
box?
quest
No.
by accident, but also on purpose.
So I'm going to put a box in here like that, and this is one that people can pick up and drop off gems in. So I'll leave those two in there. And so the idea is they can come along and drop off the blood here, and they can drop off and pick up gems there. Now it looks a little bit odd because that's floating in the air, but oh well.
There's just a quest book in
Oh, we
there.
need to
You
make the
talked to me,
magma crystals.
okay.
Yes.
I am
and
going
yeah, there's an
to-
Akashic Tome in there.
Okay, that's probably mine
There
then.
is a blazing juggernaut in the hovel.
Oh,
That's right.
well, I shall go in ready for
Gotta be somewhere else.
ready for combat.
No, not
That's
that.
Tristan.
Tristan,
Ow,
There
sorry,
isn't one
coffee
in there.
sticks.
I now have 50 blocks of soulstone. That should do me for a short
Tristan
while.
is not a
Ah,
blazing
excellent.
juggernaut, it turns out. Quest book, Akashic Tome. There we go. Right.
It's a blaze or something.
So let's see if I can.
So look what's in it first, because you don't want to duplicate
Okay.
things. Ideally.
I have. Am I? Yes, I'm unmuted. Good. It says I don't.
I can
Oh,
hear
up.
you.
Shift right click on it to turn it to change, or just right click in the arrow. I can't remember. To
Right click
change
in
it
the arrow,
off
open the book.
Okay, shift right click, or sneak right click, or left click. I can't remember. Hang on, let me get mine out.
He rode a blazing juggernaut.
Left clicking just waves it in the air and tries to dig with it. Right click opens it. Oh, right, just right click. That's interesting.
Sneak left click.
That doesn't. seem-
You're on a
This thing does not die nearly as easily as it does
So
with
I've
my.
got Astral Tome, Foresters, Dynamics of Integration, Materials are new, and the One Probe README.
So don't add any of those.
So don't add any
in.
of those, right?
You should have a read of materials in you.
And the second
that-
line.
oh.
But yeah.
So how do I add extra books to it? Do I combine them in crafting? Isn't it?
Also, you notice that there are two lines
I need someone
because
with
there was another book in there,
I
but
do
it's
this?
not
Is it a
Lexica
shovel?
Botanica.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
shovel, never mind.
Also, you can hold shift when it's the Akashic Tome and see what's in there.
Shifra.
Just
Oh yeah, digital go. Yeah, yes. Okay. So now just right clicking is opening it like this, but that's presumably because I now have to actually pick which one I want to read. So if I wanted the
Yes.
Lexica Botanica, I could do that and then open it. Okay. Oh, it turns it into that one, and you shift right click.
Yes.
No, shift left click, and it turns it back into the
Yeah.
Akashic Tome, and then you right. Got it. I think I understand how this works now. Hurrah! Did you deal with that monster that had apparently got in?
It wasn't
I
in
killed
there.
something.
It's
was
in
in-
the
it's
the
in
nether
Puzzle
portal
Book.
hovel.
Yes, I worked it out,
I
but
killed a mob in there. It was not as easy with this sword as it was with my rapier.
Oh,
Is-
that's your
okay.
stuff.
is that because your
I
timing's
got some
out?
more will from it. No, it's
Where's-
well,
where's the stuff I have
yes,
cooking?
because I don't need timing.
Different
Oh,
ones.
thanks for watching, Amadeus. I'll see you later.
I'm stuck on stuff.
Oh, I've got messages, probably from Jen.
Thanks, Jedlev. I seem to have got it. Sorted. The advantage we've got is that the other has this been cleared out? Yes, it has been cleared out. The advantage I've got is that when I'm talking to the other people on the stream, they can we don't have the stream lag, so it's a little bit easier to for them to tell me what to do. And as you've probably noticed, I'm a little bit of a noob when it comes to Minecraft. I only have a vague idea of what I'm doing at the best of times. So
I've heard at least 2 people say, "Oh, they're passive mobs. You don't need to worry about them." I'm just sort of like,
yeah, so I'm learning as I go. Should we put it that way? And doing all kinds of random other stuff. So let's come back down here. Let's get out those other books that you were telling me I need should just combine. What was it? We've got. I don't know if I can take these ones as well. Origins of Darkness almost certainly, but I don't know whether I'll be able to put those into it. But let's find out.
He has learned, in fairness to him.
So let's see. No, Notes on a Pointy Tower can't be combined, but Origins of Darkness presumably can. Yes, there we go. So these ones are more sort of they're world lore rather than instructions on how to do stuff. Still, I do appreciate you talking to me because it's nice to have someone other than these Muppets I'm playing with to talk to, and it's nice to have someone watching my stream as well. Actually, to be honest. Ooh, what's that? What's that sword got going on with it? Leech 1. Interesting. I should probably turn that into another sentient sword and have some extra powers. So if I have a look at that. Oh yes, there we go. Yes, we've got a listed. Thank you. Yes, that's very useful. And to be honest, I should probably spend some time between streams reading through the books and finding out what everything does. But I never seem to have any time between streams. Life is just always ridiculously full. What have we got in here? This is mostly nonsense. Okay, let's ignore that for now.
I'm watching one stream at a time.
Okay. What was I doing before all of this? Oh yes, I was putting all those gems in the box up here so the others could find them. And let's put something in underneath it as well because that looks kind of silly.
Which orientation is it?
There we go.
So the one
That'll be
that's
blue.
not
That'll
on
be
the,
orange.
right on the end is facing the pumpkin.
That
You
is.
keep moving, so I can't say
That's
facing.
blue.
So I've put in a chest next to the blood bank deposit box that has a couple. It currently has 2 empty gems in it, Tartaric Gems in it. So when you fill yours up, if you want a new one, come along and grab them from here. But do let me know if there's an excess or a shortage of anything in there, and I'll make more empty ones or whatever's needed.
I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, I have a bit of Britannia going in that I have up here in the top of my tower, I've got a wall of boxes with some pretty coloured petals in them. I've done a few extra things actually. I've made a few flowers. I've made some hydrangeas, which are the ones you put in these holes here, and they absorb water and make mana. And we've got these what are these ones called? Endo flames, which I can throw flammable things out, which I don't have any of on me at the moment. Oh yes, I do. I've got a charcoal block, which I can throw. So I can throw that at the flower. It'll pick it up, boom, like that, and catch fire. And that now generates a certain amount of mana, which will gradually fill this bin up here, like that. But there's a lot of space in there, so we haven't needed a great deal of that yet. But perhaps I should do some more. Yeah, just the basics so far. I've been concentrating more on the dark magic than the light magic because I don't really know why. It's just because it seems sort of cooler and more interesting and more fun than playing with flowers. I don't really know. There's not any sort of strong logic behind it. I've just been playing with whatever seemed interesting at the time. But if you want to suggest I should go for one or the other, then I'd be very happy to listen. Especially as I've got to this Vengeance Pickaxe on the dark magic, and I don't think we can get majestic components because I misclicked there, because we don't have any majestic ingots. So that might be a bit of a struggle. So let's have a look at what else I could do. So I can't do that because it's too difficult. Weak Blood Orb needs in the Blood Altar a compressed diamond. So we do have quite a lot of diamonds now, so I probably could do that. But I don't know how much stabbing of myself I'd have to do in order to get that. So maybe we'll call that a maybe, shall we? So that's a maybe. Over here we've got the promise of tenacity. Machine upgrades apparently. That could be quite nice. Spider bits, blank slates. Iron ooh, that's a lot of iron. But I mean, none of this is out in the bold promises. None of this is truly out of reach, so I could do that. And that's basically it for dark magic at the moment. On the light magic side, white magic, I've got all the way down to here, so I can make the mana infused metal, pulverized mana infused metal. I take mana infused ingot and crush it. Probably there's a better way to do it than that. Crush a pulverized grinder. Is there anything else across the top here? Ah, here we go.
You did the bottom. Was one of them.
Alchemy table. I haven't got that yet. All of these just seem to be ways of making. Yes, but I need to make the mana infused ingot perhaps. So we need mana infused nuggets or These are all ores and things. It seems problematic.
The issue is you're going to have the first one is going to fill up completely.
I don't know. Let's have a look at the box text for the
And then the other one.
Oh, you can find the ore in the Twilight Forest. So I need to go over to the Twilight Forest and start mining over there. Right. Okay. Maybe I'll do that. That could be interesting. I haven't done any mining for a while. Or I can make aquamarine. Now this was difficult for some reason. I can't remember why. The Mage's Workshop I was going to make it in. Do we have? I don't know if we have electrotine, and I don't know where we get the lumium, the molten lumium from. From lumium apparently, melting lumium. Great. So there's. Oh, what do we smelt it out of? Energize glowstone, tin, and silver. Okay, that's possible. So I did see some glowstone. I think that comes from the Nether, so I might let other people dig that up. So we can maybe consider doing that and going off and making some alloying this one. So we've got the energized glowstone would be a possible way to do that. Oh, it's energized glowstone, which is glowstone dust and a magma crisp. No, we don't have that. Don't fluid transport. Don't squeezes. Smelting maybe. Glowstone. Okay, so glowstone dust. Yeah, so we could chuck some glowstone dust in and some silver and tin and make that. So that's possible if complex. Luminescence, I think we have. Electrotine, I honestly don't know about. Let's go and have a look for some of these things.
I mean, can it be either? Can it be input and output, or is this neither?
I think so, no.
Oh, that was a terrible jump. So you've actually played this. That seems a bit mean. It's not that bad. Mike has apparently made a terrible fortress. I mean, I know it's not finished, but it looks quite nice.
Thank you. That's possibly the kindest thing you said to me this year.
Well, don't get too used to it.
Yeah, you're obviously not feeling well, mate. I mean, I'd have a bit of a rest and lie down, yeah.
Yeah, I did drink far too much over the weekend. And I'm still feeling kind of dopey. Ooh, Solium dagger. That sounds like a thing I should be making.
That's connected. Why?
Sulfur, blaze rods, dark ashes.
Input here, output.
The thing is, I came to the Nether to get glowstone, and I got very distracted, and have been digging up quartz.
Illumination.
Have you got any glowstone?
No.
Yeah, I need glowstone at some point as well. So.
Genuinely, I'm looking for a relatively safe place to go and get some from. I've also got quite a bit of Tiberium.
I found a little bit of glowstone.
Siberia.
But only a very little bit. I can't even remember how much I wanted.
Quite a lot of Tiberium.
I need luminescence. Oh, it was luminescence and electrotine.
I'm fairly sure this is where Pete's been.
Are luminescence and electrotine things we might have?
Electrotine, very definitely, yes. Luminescence, not so much. That's why I need glowstone.
Okay. Oh, is luminescence the powder of glowstone? No. It's a thing you make from it. Okay. All right. I'll leave that quest well alone for a little while. Hey Ed, welcome to my stream.
Guys,
thank you for joining.
Okay,
Okay, yeah, we're nowhere near getting space. I'm doing quite well with the Factorio run through I've been doing for bloomin' ages now, but this one's a little more
Proper.
Each tier
taking a little bit longer. So I was considering making a mana infused ingot. Was this a thing I
glowstone.
could make? Oh yeah, no, this is the one I had to go to the Twilight Forest and do the mining there
These are all
in
things
order
that we
to
can
get.
eventually grow.
So I basically made a
It's
loop
that
here.
one, that
this
one.
one is
This
kind
one.
of not part
Minecart
of the
with mana
battery
pool.
anymore because it's just the output.
Oh,
to keep
transport
things
mana
going
via
like
rail.
mine
Oh,
wanted.
we're
And
not.
this is the real output from the
We haven't
actual
got enough
battery.
mana for this to be particularly feel
I
particularly.
could
worth
loop
yet.
them round and underneath, but
What's this one? Vine ball.
So yeah, you'll have
Sounds like
one
a
energy
party.
cell full that
Oh,
can't.
I've got one of the wretched
Yeah.
boss
Lots of
things that
vines.
yeets you
That might
400
be
miles
doable.
and then
I think
die
ultimately
the
the
death instantly.
thing
Do you
that
think there's
Mike's
going to be
doing
any
here
vines
is
in all of
useful.
Distant Storage? It looks like
Not even
vines.
sure
I
it's
assume we
Yes,
don't
it
have
does.
Alzheimer yet, do we? Or dilithium?
What's wrong with it?
sure.
let's
It's, I think dilithium.
Let's
is
knock
too
that one on
expensive.
the
Might have
head
had a
because it's
little bit.
there.
Yeah.
That, oh, no, there we go. Vine ball. Party time.
You what, mate?
That has been useful.
I've made us a party.
I just don't really understand the value of having a thing that loops back especially once we're going to get a lot more. When we've got enough
Okay,
power.
now I
it doesn't
have
matter,
3
does it?
vine balls. Great.
So I'm not
If
worried
you've
Now
got
that
enough
seems to
power,
be
then
a
no, it
ladder to
doesn't, but
descend
it's
with. We don't
because we
really
don't
need
have enough
ladders to
power
descend
that it
with because
does
we've
back
all
up.
got
It's
slime
useful.
boots, so
Yeah,
we can
yeah,
fall infinite distances without hurting
Just get more
ourselves.
power,
They're a
right?
bit
Recommend
OP,
what in
but they're
tier
kind of
2 I should be
useful
growing
because
next, please?
it's
But
nice
I'm
not falling
missing.
too.
Iron that's in tier 3.
Okay,
Oop, there you are.
so that I mean
Hang on,
that's
let's have a
that's
look.
We
that
can't
one
do tier 3
picked
because I don't
up
think
now.
we're going to have
So
enough
there's
Osram
that one that
or
requires
dilithium.
stuff we don't have. There's that one that seems a bit pointless
Tier
because
Is that like memory
we don't
in
have
Australian
we don't have
computers?
enough mana for it to really be worth it. There's that one that's going to require me
Copper's
to go off and do
probably
mining in the
vaguely
Twilight dimension,
sensible.
which maybe I
Or
will do.
rubber,
Maybe I'll
maybe?
do that.
How easy is
Oh, there's a
rubber?
ghast.
Who's a
Gas
gas?
are fine. Just hit it with your
Then
sword.
also on the
remember?
black magic side,
Yeah, let's play baseball
there's
with
this
it.
weak blood
Got
orb.
it.
It's expensive
Torches on the right.
anything, but
The thing that
oh,
makes
no,
me
this is a
genuinely a
compressed
little bit
diamond.
sad there is
Yeah,
that
let's
none of
let's
you
do
can see
that.
me
Let's put
killing
some
a ghast with a
compressed
sword.
diamond in the
That's
blood
alright.
magic thing.
We're not sad.
So far I
And
have
I would
let's
say-
let's go
I would
out
say
and find
copper,
massive quantities of
probably
iron in
followed
order to make
by
these,
basalt.
and some
The-
spider eyes, and see
The
how we get
basalt
on.
blocks one.
So that's a couple of things to do.
Okay.
So enormous
Okay,
enormous
there's
quantities of
two.
blocks
The
of iron. So I need like 4
white
blocks of
basalt and
iron,
the
I
black
think,
basalt.
Let me get started on
and some
copper
spider
now,
eyes,
that's what
and that
How do I
compressed
fix this
diamond.
constantly
So this is a
desyncing issue?
lot
This
of
is-
stuff.
This
But
lag's
you
really
know,
silly now.
that's what stuff
By
is for.
syncing?
We've got all these resources. I might as well use some of them up because it'll encourage,
need.
it'll give people something to do when they go off mining or something, I guess.
Well,
So
maybe let's
okay.
switch
Oh.
dimension. Do you think that'll work?
No, I suspect making
Maybe.
compressed diamond is going to be difficult, actually.
So speaking of
Copper.
drains,
Where are ingots?
What do we need
Oh,
to
yeah,
how do we
good
do this?
idea.
Ingots.
In an
Away from
enrichment
everything
chamber.
else, does that
So
make sense?
okay, that is not a thing I can do.
No,
That's
no,
going to
there's some
require a
over there
trip
as
to
well,
Aperture
actually.
Science. Let's go and get a massive quantity of iron and
Round the side.
make some
The right hand side.
blocks out of
Oh,
it
that's
and
the
stuff
right
like.
side.
Oh, sails straight over the top as always.
There's
What's
not
this
many
red
there
tree?
yet.
Oh, hill
you're here.
cherry. Okay. There's a lot of
So,
different
no,
colours
no.
of trees in this game, I've noticed,
There's
which is sort
copper
of
in
quite
here, by
nice
the
because
way.
it means you can do sort
Didn't
of
see
pretty
anything.
buildings and things with them.
Mm.
Although we've not really taken that to full advantage of that because it gets
cases
a
of
bit
interest, everything I'm doing is specifically
excessive.
to avoid ever having to craft another stick to put the roofs on the houses.
So steel, silicon,
That's
silver, tin,
too sorry.
no, there's no
I have a message. What
block
is
of iron. Nice.
it? I'll ignore
So
that. Right.
That's not a
Spooky
way out.
scary
Okay.
skeleton.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Oh, I wanted just to make
what
a
else do I
flipping.
need? The mob parts, I think. Are
Oh, that's
stored-
right. I'm
still
doing this
stored
quest.
I
I got
have
distracted simply
no
because there were
control
energy
over my,
cubes in a box. I didn't need to do any of that.
I have no control over my
Oh,
slime
you could
slinging,
use
as you
these,
can
and then I
probably
spent
tell.
the next 20 minutes trying to figure out how to
Ah, here we go.
turn
Spider
one into
eyes.
4.
Oh,
Oh
dear.
dear.
Having to pick.
I saw a
5,
really, really
okay.
awesome looking pile of
Let's see if this looks
glowstone
right.
that I went to
So
harvest.
4 of that. Yeah, 4
And
of those. So
realised
that's
it's
okay.
right over the middle of a massive
Think
lava lake in an
everything I
area where
need.
there's
So let's go and see
blazing
if we can
juggernauts
make
going around. And I was just like,
this.
yeah, no, that's not happening.
Go for it, Mike. We
It's
believe in you.
suicide. I didn't believe in me.
Yeah, that's what we're for.
So,
Yay, copper seeds.
come down here.
We're going to have so much resource.
Now, what do I even make that in? That's my first
So
question.
much.
Promise tenacity. Advanced
Chemicals
crafting.
go in
Blimey
there.
heck.
Brilliant. Right.
Okay, so that's not here. I can't do this here, but I do need to make these iron promise acceptors, which is,
I
if
will
I remember
continue
correctly,
this
is yes,
quest
it's a block
line
of iron
now.
in the blood machine. So we get this. We put the blocks of
Boing,
iron in there like
Boing.
this.
Right, there we are. That's
It bleeds
just nearly a
slowly into
stack
the
of...
iron. Okay, good.
Nearly a stack of, huh?
Stack of,
So that's those 4.
Tell me again.
I've got the bowl of promises somewhere in here, probably.
We're
Yes,
about
there we
to
go.
see
Bowl of promises.
Drinking
Delicious.
from.
No, because
And
I've
I've got the
got
spider
pro
eyes.
elite
I grabbed
skills
those
of
earlier.
get
We need
off
2
here,
blank
you
slates and 2 dark
wretched piece of
gems.
wretchedness.
So 2 dark
Got him.
gems. and 2 blank slates.
Look, there's
That's
another one.
everything I need. Nice.
I've
my God,
made a
what's
tactical
that?
error.
That
I'm in
needs
the
to
wrong
fill up
place.
again.
Where's the? There it is. That wasn't that bad an error.
Use
much
your
blood have I
pro-lead
got? Quite a
skills of
bit.
what's
I did.
I should probably
Do you
fill
see a
that
death message yet?
Not yet.
put
Well, it's
that
got
back in
to come
here.
from
We'll get there.
Like,
Give it time.
so,
I
There we
think
go.
I will
Ow.
try.
Put
Smashing
back into
down
my
the
inventory.
trust-
Well,
trust
back
thing.
away in
What
my
are you talking
inventory
about?
like that. Okay, so now it's just a case of waiting for this
Oh
thing.
no no no
I'm
no!
not
Five
quite sure
different
how
buckets.
infusing
hang on.
blood into iron works. I mean, I think if you just soak
I
it
heard my
there,
name,
then
what was that?
maybe it'll rust
I'm waiting for the
gradually,
death
but
message
not much
for
else than
him
that.
that says he was killed by you.
What's so yeah, now we need
I
now,
got
now it
down
fills
to
back up
it got
again.
wither
from the
effect and got
tanks.
down to half a
No,
heart.
don't need to take it out.
Then it wore off, and I was like, going,
Why is that not
Doesn't
filling
it
back
stop
up
at
again?
half? Isn't it the
Nope.
same as poison?
"Nope, wither kills
Nope.
Whether you like it or not.
you."
Ooh,
And why is right
so
click on it
exciting.
not opening it up?
I blame
I
I am
Al.
loading the Twilight Forest. I didn't think it would generate the Twilight Forest.
Oh, so Al killed it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why I can't? Okay, sorry, chat. It turns out that I can't open this this blood infuser because Al has broken the server by trying to go into the Twilight Forest, and now it's being and now the server's ground to a halt.
I only transitioned because.
Oh no, I can open the Hellfire. No, I can open the Hellfire. Oh no, now it's working again. Everything's back.
Back again. So that's how long that takes to load.
So that was a bit laggy.
Can you
Right,
like?
so that's
Is there a
filling
thing?
Yes,
There
I
must
think
be a tool on the
Yeah,
internet
that's a
that
good point. Where was that plot?
truncates a map in
Was it
Minecraft,
my-
right?
I'm losing the plot.
Probably. Yeah, I might be
gonna
able to do it
transition
with the
back
thing
now.
I
that
did see it.
expands it as
Was it in
well.
here?
Just say, no, delete outside this.
Yeah, I think I did see some
'cause that
Electra
was
team, but
silly.
I
But
It didn't work.
yeah, still filling the altar with self-sacrifice. Haven't got a better way to do it yet. To be honest, I don't know what the better
I
ways are
cannot
going
stop
to be.
desyncing.
I'm just sort of following
have to
the
reconnect completely.
Lag problems
Following
are
the
bad when you're being
um,
attacked by many enemies at once.
just following the quest lines through. So I'll see
Oh,
where that takes
are
me.
they
And,
good at
and
it?
eventually, hopefully, I'll find a way of making things in here that doesn't involve self-harm.
Freeze him.
So, yeah. That's still filling up. Oh, it's filled up with blood again, which is nice, and now it's doing the putting it all into the iron.
Oh, this
So
is
this
it.
is working quite
This is
nicely.
the end.
This is the end, my friend. Right.
Oh,
Please
no.
help.
Stream.
Sound-
Spend the next 10 minutes reconnecting to the server.
Sounds like Mike is killing himself. So let's Oh, there we go. Blazing Juggernaut again. You really like those Juggernauts, don't you?
They're really easy. I don't know the problem.
There are two types of them. There's one type that's really easy, and then there are boss ones that do all kinds of horrible magic things to you, and you
Well,
just
yeah, I've been a boss one. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, this
But
one
not
had a regen and something else effects that meant that when there's a spot of lag, it got behind me in my safety tunnel.
Not tired.
that tunnel wasn't as safe as they said it was.
I
Well,
will.
it was perfectly safe. It just had someone between me and it. I couldn't get to it.
I would mention that you can.
There we go. That's all the
Shoot
bits I
them.
need. So now I just need to go and find the blooming
I found
giant
it quite easy with a
assembly
with a,
table thing.
a bow.
So I think I possibly should make another one
Find
of those
until
because
the
I
lag
keep
stops
needing
them
them.
both from being like useful.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
true.
expensive they are
But
or how
also
difficult they are to make, but I'm
just
guessing
stop
probably
shooting
not
them.
very.
Stop
'Cause
hitting
I've
them
had
with a
it for
sword.
quite a long time. It's just now ended up
Man, my game sucks.
in here. There, in fact.
Why is
So
it picking on me all the
this,
time?
And I
No one else is
want-
desyncing all the time.
What was I even making? Let's have a look.
Also, it said 420 when I logged off.
Promise of tenacity. Okay.
Is it?
Pete, have you
Where's
covered up
Mike?
the entrance to this
That one, I
pathway
think.
through that was here a minute ago?
I can't imagine anyone trolling anyone by closing up tunnels. Mike?
To be fair, I actually didn't.
Oh, I've used up all the promises from my bowl. But I did make a promise of tenacity.
Does that mean it's a bowl of empty promises now?
It is. It isn't exactly that. It is a bowl of empty promises.
I have a grammatical issue with
Not an empty bowl of promises.
Exactly.
Yes, it is an empty bowl of empty promises. So I have a machine tier upgrade which can be used in a blood infuser, a colossal blood chest, a sanguinary environmental ack, which is perhaps an accumulator, I don't know, a spirit furnace or a spirit reanimator. Well, I've got a blood infuser out of all of those. That's the only thing I've got, but it doubles the size of their tanks.
That's the only thing I used that for, I think. Other than possibly upgrading it into the next tier.
Right.
Tris has just joined the game.
Are they removable from the machines once you put them in?
Yes, but be careful about the blood that's in there if you do that.
Right, okay. Well, blood isn't something we're particularly short of. Although the good news is, guys, I've now created a bit of space in the blood tanks by using up a reasonable chunk of it. I mean, probably less than a tank's worth. It's probably not actually all that much. Let's go and have a look. It's probably like sort of 4 buckets or something.
Is this where you dump your cells into it?
Well, I could if I had some. I can't remember what I did with that. Yeah, there's room for about 38 more buckets. So whatever that is in cells and injectors and stuff like that. Whenever you're next around here, because I actually don't care. There's an enormous quantity here. I've got like 400 buckets worth of blood in the tanks. So no, don't do that. What I want to do is that. Thank you. I even heard the sploosh from down here.
I need time to pass for these things to run.
I don't know how to. Oh, I'm using it on the wrong thing. That's why.
What the heck?
I know.
Oh, there, like that.
Wait,
I've
what?
got a spider that's so big it can't get through a 2x3 hole.
That's a big spider. Have you called it Shaylob?
The heat scar spider.
Iron plate.
All right. Okay,
Oh,
so
it's
that
got
was
babies.
a
I
thing.
eat
Promise of
babies.
tenacity.
That's
Oh,
bronze
I can
plates.
claim
not
now. I can
copper.
claim all of this.
There's no copper.
Where is it? This stuff.
There's no copper plates.
Claim.
That's a blood altar, Lawrence. You might be thinking of the blood infuser.
You're a long way behind the stream, but yes, I eventually worked that one out. Or rather, the stream is a long way behind me. I don't know whether it's just you or whether it's you as well, or it's me. But yes, I've
Should pulverate it, shouldn't we?
yes, I am talking to you. Yes, I have worked that one out. I need a big light that tells me whether I've got it in talking to chat or talking to. Oh, I think they've got out of sync.
One light on top of the monitor, on the top left, one at the top right, and you know which one's which.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so that's So
I
this
heard
is me
that.
talking to Discord and Discord talking to stream. And if I do this,
Chat can hear us.
when that's what I meant. So
Hello, chat.
Hello,
Hi,
shoes.
Yeah, I was
I'm
kind
just
of
mining
prompting
some of
that
the.
you might get a
Ooh.
response.
yeah, my hope. This is what I wanted to
Spread.
check earlier when we're testing things, but it wasn't really feasible because everybody was already talking and playing. So I'm not. It's a little bit tricky to get audio behaving nicely. But oh well, c'est la vie.
Celebi.
Oh, you can only
Celibacy.
stack vine balls up to 2.
What? Oh no, I think they're different vine balls.
They're both called vine balls from Britannia.
Right?
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember there being something.
One
weird
was
about them.
handmade, the other was a quest reward. So maybe that's the difference. Let's put that in there. That in there.
Awesome.
Epic loot.
Right.
Ooh, red alloy plates. That sounds useful.
Got a new weapon, Mike.
I'll dump
I've
them
got
here,
them both. With
because I don't really care.
Got a new bow. Don't tell
You
Lester.
got my new weapon then.
Right, let's see. What's next? Then? Promise of tenacity. I've done that.
Yeah, do it.
So now I can do a kineticator. That sounds interesting. A scepter of thunder. That sounds even more interesting. Or blood potash, which sounds less interesting. Let's have a look at the kineticator. The item is able to attract items and experience orbs in a certain area. Area can be changed by right-clicking it or disabling one. Items that are attracted from nearby consume little to no blood, but items further away will require some blood. Sneaking will. Oh, okay. So it's a thing you can use to attract stuff to you when you're out mining or just trying to collect stuff, and it will work and it runs off blood. That sounds quite slightly useful. What do we need for this? So we need the dark sticks, which I've got. We need gold, diamonds, what's a blood infusion core? Oh, I've got all this stuff, so I can make one of those. That's doable. And a blood orb is a promise of tenacity, an empty orb, and it needs a promise of tenacity. We need to make an empty orb and then fill it with blood. An empty orb is made out of glass and iron. Yeah, I can do this. So 4 glass, 1 iron, 2 gold, and a diamond.
Zombie one.
I'm not going to remember any of that, but I'm going to go and try and get as much of it as I can remember and then open the quest line up again.
Is that? I thought it was only for regular pigmen.
Nope.
That is regular pigment. What other type of pigment have you got?
Zombie pigmen.
Yeah, well, that's it, isn't it? All pigmen are zombie pigmen.
They didn't kill him at least.
Probably should have.
And I needed 4 glass, I think, and I needed an iron and 2 gold. What did I pinged off the blooming wall thing? Let's just bounce like this because it's easier than trying to run or do big long sweeping jumps. So ingots. I needed 2 gold and 1 iron. I think iron was in a different box because there's too much of it. Tin, silver. No, it's an ore. Iron ingots. Tin, steel, brick, lead, iron. There we go.
Just getting out there.
Okay, so let's just make a start on this. So we'll get the Exalted Crafter out. Why have I got coins? My inventory just fills up with nonsense all the time. So we want the empty orb. That's that one. I can make one of those because I've got all the stuff I need. Empty orb, boosh. So I can fill that up with blood over on the other side from my blood infuser. So that's going to be the blood orb. The evil sticks, the dark sticks I've already made. I made them earlier. I've got diamond, I got the 2 gold, and this is all stuff that's already over there. Right. I think that's everything. It is quite nice having other people doing the donkey work of going around getting all the resources and then allowing me to just go over and harvest them all to complete my quests. Although I do feel like I should probably do at least a little bit of the harvesting myself to sort of, otherwise I start to feel slightly guilty. Right, down here. So, blood infuserizer. Let's fill that up with blood. That's not working how I hoped it would. Blood orb, empty orb in the blood infuser with a promise of tenacity 1. Okay.
I didn't even know there was one place. No, that wasn't me. I blame Mike because he's not saying anything.
Oh, it is working. It's just very, very slow. Okay, that's all right then. So while that's running, let's get some of this stuff out because I need a load of that. And then let's have another look at this. So we need to make a blood infusion course. I need to make one of those. In fact, I should be doing that from in here, really. No, learn to play Minecraft. There we go. So in here. So there was that, the kineticator, which so I need that. So let's make one of those. Yoink. And then from here we need the blood orb, which is coming. So actually it's just this. The only thing I'm missing. So I need the dark sticks as well. Okay. I remember that.
Good. Any stone, redstone, and copper coil.
Is this? Am I going the right way?
That's still going. This is so slow. Why is this so slow? It takes a long time to fill an orb up with blood, I've discovered.
Tiberium.
And quite a lot of blood as well, actually. This is I'm actually so after all of those all those streams where we've been saying this is lasting for bloomin' ever, and when we're all just making more and more blood, and I'm putting in more and more tanks to try and deal with it somehow, I'm actually starting to get through it now.
Yep.
Finally.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Still not quite done. Jeez.
Is the left column feeding into the right column?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, it must be because the left column is going down and the right column is feeding into the blood infuser.
Right, right, I see, yeah.
I think
got the ink, Pete?
there is another one of these things further down. I don't know why I've done it like this, actually. I should just have them both. Oh, I do know why I've done this, because otherwise this one will fill up from this one.
Yeah.
And then they'll both drain into here, so it needs to be fed through in order.
You get it out and I was standing next to it.
We've got all these things.
FYI, Pete, if you have an unenchanted key, you can right-click it on the grave. I believe we'll turn it into an enchanted one.
Is basalt stone?
That's cool.
So there's a thing I've sort of been wondering about this. When I'm doing with the this multiplayer streaming thing is fairly. I'm not going to say I'm completely new to it because we did do the group Factorio stream before when we were playing Industrial Revolution, but I'm trying to find a way of me doing a lot more talking to keep it interesting for the people who are watching, because you can't see everyone else's streams, so I don't want you guys to just it's done, cooked. The blood is cooked, so I don't want you to get bored waiting for the wait because you can't see what I'm looking at and talking about. So I want to try and find a way to make things as interesting as possible for you guys. And I don't know whether that means I should keep talking all the time with them muted like I'm doing at the moment. Ooh. Or whether I should be just talking a lot less and having them audible as well, because you never know, they might say something interesting. But the problem is that then, sorry, I heard my name.
What does that do? The kineticator.
It picks up stuff from around you. So when you're mining or doing stuff like that,
Oh, it's a magnet.
it uses up blood at a relatively slow rate, but it picks up or anything that's lying on the floor near you, I think.
A blood magnet. Great.
Alright.
Yeah, basically.
Also good.
I don't know
Cool.
whether you
Looks
have
good.
to actually have the thing and be using it, or whether just having it in your inventory is enough.
Well, mine some stuff and see what happens.
Yeah, I just think that was basically what I was thinking. Or I could throw some stuff on the floor as well.
It might not work for stuff you've thrown.
True, it might
Enabling or
not.
disabling it is done with a simple shift plus right click. That's probably a sneak plus right click.
Yes.
And also,
Oh,
you can
yep, that
potentially
works.
change
These
the
are
area by
bronze
right
plates.
Wow, it pulled it from basically it's certainly the radius of the
Wow.
the radius of the tower. Let's try that. Let's try that again.
Hello, dog.
Actually, let's put that a bit closer. Let's put that right up in the corner.
Too far.
Okay, so all the way over there. Diameter of my tower. If I come over all the way over here, it's getting laggy again. Shift right click. Okay, it's not done it yet. I can barely see the thing I'm trying to attract at this point.
I'm trying not to. Oh,
I can't see it. Where's my chocolate bar? Oh, there it is.
it's still there.
Right,
There you
so
go.
this distance, how many
About the
squares? is it?
radius. Almost the radius.
Yeah, basically practically
Hang
the
on.
radius of the tower.
Back up a bit. I assume I have something I can drop. Yeah, you can have one of these. That would be if you're directly in line with it. That
I
would be a countable number of blocks.
Yes. I am directly in line.
My bad.
Oh, I got
He's
the
got
torch.
torch.
Oh, there.
There you go.
Right, you go and stand there and tell me what block you're standing on. What your X, Y, or Z is, whichever one it is.
Yeah, I'm just putting the torch out. I was just going to count them 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 9 or 10.
Cool. That's quite some range. What did you give me? Oh, wood casing.
The wood casing, yeah. And a torch if you don't want it, but you can
I
keep
have
it if you
I
want.
have torch. Oh, actually, I don't seem to have a supply of torches. What have I done with my torches? Have I put them in
You
my backpack?
usually double right click the.
Ah,
controller.
right. That'll be why I don't have any torches. Okay. Yeah, so that's quite cool. It's got a bar underneath it, visible in the thing, and I don't know what that.
That's probably the amount of blood you've got stored in it or something.
I don't know, because I've got a full blood. It's working because I picked up some blood from the tanks over here and filled up my blood infuser.
Also, you're setting the power. You're cycling.
Yes. I was I was
That's
doing that to
presumably
see if that
the
changed
range.
the bar on the bottom, and it doesn't.
It probably changes the range of it though.
Yes, it does. Yes.
Ooh.
Shall I put that
So
with
we
your
And
got
that's
max range.
used 3 millibuckets of blood. It seems to be a millibucket of blood each time it picks something up. So it's not particularly expensive. So that could be
Was
really
that on
handy for
minimum or
mining.
maximum range?
Sorry?
Was that on minimum or maximum range?
That's on maximum range.
Right.
I believe. Well, it's
Right.
maximum power, which I assume is also maximum range. So
Seems likely.
people who are out doing mining and stuff, do you want me to try and make these for you? Because it could be useful just to help you pick stuff
How
up without
expensive is it?
going faff around.
Don't we all have to become mages to do that?
No, I think you just carry it and it'll work.
Where does the blood come from if it
You
uses
need
a millibucket per thing?
Your
Your
blood
blood
syringe.
extractor that you should be carrying around with you at all times.
Oh, the syringe.
Yes.
So I can use other people's blood, i.e., mobs' bloods.
Yes, you use mob
Yes.
bloods for it. This is a uses up liquid blood, not your life force blood.
This is evil craft rather than blood magic.
Oh, different mob.
So even
Mob.
nicer. Yes, it doesn't hurt you to pick the stuff up. It just uses up blood, which we've got loads of in these tanks at the moment. So yes. The only problem with this is I don't know how to sort of half fill or quarter fill a blood extractor, because you don't really want to. You want it to be sort of you want it to be maybe at 25% full, so you go around and fill it up as you kill stuff.
Chuck me your blood extractor.
Chuck it here, lad. Right. Induction.
It started glowing, or is that yours that
Yes.
glows?
That's the
This
same
is
recipe.
yours.
Okay,
Do I have to do that? Oh, there we go.
Fish.
I can hear you drinking. That's disgusting.
What is that noise?
It's Tristan drinking
Is that how
blood.
you drink? Need a silicone
So
plate.
what I did was I set yours to auto supply, which is sneak right click in the air. It'll start glowing.
Oh, I see.
I then selected mine in my hand, and yours drained into mine.
Ah, gotcha. Right. Okay. So if there was a spare one knocking around, then you can transfer blood between them.
Yes.
Excellent. That might be quite a good way to do it. Oh, and there is a spare one in this chest over here.
So actually,
I know that name.
The
hang on.
pattern of this carpet is wrong. What's
Have
happened?
fun.
Yeah,
I will
I
check in a
couldn't figure it out, and I got bored
Okay.
because I
It's
kept
a
desync.
checkerboard.
I kept desyncing every time I tried to place it down, and it was really frustrating.
So,
I stopped.
yeah, back to my previous
Sorry.
question. Does anyone want a magical stick of picking up stuff that's lying around you?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Can we put them maybe in the mining chest or adventure time chest? Then we can
Probably.
sort of
I
grab
was
one.
just gonna have one for myself.
Because it's the sort of thing I would equip myself with if I were going mining, but then I would divest
I would
myself
check it in
off
my
one.
backpack. For the
Oh,
rest of the time.
oh, even better. If
Where the heck is my backpack though?
you've got your syringe set on auto supply, if you pull out your magic stick of picky
Ah,
uppy and crouch, and it fills it up from the
Pick it up.
syringe.
So I'm making
Yep, that
this.
makes
So I'm
sense.
making this.
Oh,
I'm
area
making
is
this.
it says area 10 in the info for it.
Ah,
So yeah, there
there
we
you
go.
go.
That answers the question. Now I'm going to do a quick how do I turn it on? Crouch right click, I think. There we go. It's glowing. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm going to see if it works when it's in a backpack as well, because that'd be quite handy if it does.
Doubt it, because
Uh,
that's
I-
basically you put it in the chest.
I also doubt it, but I also want to find out. Where did that chocolate bar even go?
It's still there by the torch.
Oh Lord, where has my chocolate bar even gone?
I can't see it.
Copper
There you
I
go,
picked it
you
up
just
though
picked it
somehow.
up.
I don't know why I'm using a chocolate bar for testing purposes here. Right, so that is not picking it up. But if I take it out of my backpack and put it just into my normal inventory, then it does. Okay.
So I have made something for you.
Ooh,
You
is it Christmas?
It may not be
You've made
So-
Christmas. That's not how it works.
that. If you have a spare syringe and you right click the syringe on
Ah.
that, it will place it on it.
What? How much glowstone did we need? Heckin'
64.
lots. Oh, yeah, very
Oh, your
nice.
thing is on auto supply. So if that was an empty one, you could come along, left click on that,
Yeah.
pick it up. Your thing will
When
fill it
I'm
up.
64.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Ba-do-ba-do.
Excellent. Thank you.
I'm looking for
There may not be the
salt.
sensible
What
place
might
for
be
it,
more
but-
sensible actually would be to put it in the
Keep
chest
looking.
above, that's got the
Oh, I
that's
have
got the
to make one
Tartaric
of
Gems in
those.
it, because then anyone who's coming along to do magical stuff can just look in that chest for supplies.
Yeah.
And drop blood
Or
off
you could
there,
put-
or collect blood from there.
Or
if
you
they
can
need
put it on an
Eat.
item sign up there, or
Yeah, that's true.
up here. I'm mostly showing you
wrong
that's the
route.
thing that you can,
Yeah.
and you can use it like that.
At some point, there's probably going to be some sort of hut of dropping things off, because this is getting a little bit untidy on the outside of the tower. But eventually, I think it would be better as a just as a hut of placing things, basically. Nope, that's not what I meant to do.
I have removed the
A hut of divest.
erroneous D at the end of
Yes, blood
blood
banked.
bank.
I can't put this thing on the sign anymore.
Should be able to. What?
Right click, did you say?
Yeah,
Take your shield
Nope.
off.
it might. Yeah, it might be shield.
I didn't
thing.
need to take the shield off before, but I'll try that. Nope, still not working. Is it
Fifth
because
right
it's
click?
directly above a chest? Because that's the most obvious difference I
Maybe.
can see.
I've never seen that happen before. No. Are you lagged out? Can you open the chest? Oh, well, that works.
Nope,
so-
still can't do it.
Check them here.
Is it because it has blood in it now?
Is there a
No,
draw
because it's the
control
one
in
I
it anymore?
emptied.
So what, sorry?
A draw control.
Oh, is it because I've got my
yeah,
chest
yeah,
sensor
yeah.
on? No, because that was on earlier as well.
Is that connected to the rest of the thing though? Because this
Yes.
is isolated.
It's not. If you come down here,
Or is it underground piping?
yeah. Oh, he's hidden.
Right clicking works.
Circuit, please.
I picked it up.
Oh,
Yeah, there.
thank you. Yep.
Oh, I see. Cool. I had
Yeah,
enough
okay,
of that.
sneak right click worked, as you say. Okay,
That's weird.
yeah.
Don't know why it was different below.
Hmm. So what I'll probably end up doing once Mike's finished the sort of the outer perimeter of the castle, I'll have a little hut, which is where the sort of the mere mortals are allowed to go in the castle, that has a drop-off point for blood and a pick-up point for blood and a chest for gems and other such nonsensery. That seems like quite a good way to do things.
So
Yeah, sure.
for the drop off stuff,
I have
it doesn't
90 will.
actually it doesn't actually have to be over there. 'Cause
True,
we can
true.
construct it over
true.
if necessary.
But for
Right,
yeah, I
cool.
guess so. Yeah, I suppose eventually we'll have ducts and things going all the way across there. But Yeah, for now it'll be sort of a thematically similar building, maybe a sort of a little wooden.
There's already
You know, the
some-
sort of like if you look at a traditional castle, it'd have a load of buildings along the inside wall away from the keep and stuff like that. So that
There
sort of feel.
are.
Right.
Is radar?
Let's make another one of those kinetic rod things for Tristan, and possibly one for the Adventure Time chest. When I remember how
Stone.
expensive they are or aren't. Ovium sounds kind of eggy.
Eggy, eggy, eggy.
Oi, oi, oi.
Right, I need.
I mean, everyone's badum-tishing, but it's got an egg on the. Like, the ore is
Osram
eggy.
and dilithium.
There's an egg
What are the
on
chances of getting those? I just need one of each.
there.
Alright, so once again, I can make that. I seem to have now run out of. Oh, it was just bloody gems I'd run out of. Have I still got? Yeah, I've still got 15 hardened blood shards. So that's not too bad. So I can take. Let's make another of those, 6 of those, by putting them in here. They can be filled up with blood. It's just another thing to use up some more of the blood. Right, so that's that. Oh, the blood orb. I need iron and glass for that. I've still got 2 of those sticks left, and I need gold and diamond. Okay, that's not too bad. Gold and diamond and iron and glass. I think I can probably remember most of that.
When you say
Ooh.
melt,
Overshot as usual.
Smelt.
oh, smelt, okay.
So
That's
that's
what I meant to do.
diamond
Will this work?
and glass.
I'm sure I remember someone getting Osram at one
I've got
point.
6 now. Never mind.
Dust and pyrite dust.
And
I don't know where to put 'em.
gold. And,
In
that
the
damn.
chest. The big
Yeah,
square.
probably.
In fairness, it's one of the things I occasionally do between
Oh,
streams. Just go to that and lift
Bounce,
30
bounce,
stacks
bounce.
of stuff out and put it in the right place, such as the smeltery. Or like
Right.
it's got oxygen, calcium, and gallium.
Ingots.
stuff around
I
it,
want
exactly where that lives. It's not
one
here.
of those and
Oh,
2
rather
of
than the
those.
thing that's in the lava.
In the lava, I think you're right, yeah.
Let's see how far I can get this
I
time
remember
before I hit
getting
something.
some of that at one point.
I think that looks like a reasonably
Which
clean
of
jump,
these
doesn't it?
stones
If I go like
actually
this.
into those plates? Where's
Oof.
the normal cobblestone? Give me.
Spot on. Granted, I bounced off the front of the building, but you know, it's a good start.
Where's the compacting drawer with it? Things keep changing. This is like a supermarket at Christmas. Let me.
Okay, then we go
Yeah.
back down here.
Things haven't really changed today.
So I need to make that, which means I need to make what do I need? What am I missing? I'm missing the blood orb. Oops. So I need to make an orb,
Why is there a spider in my book?
which is like that and like that, and then I need to put that in there.
Circuits
Take those out.
Yeah.
And while that's filling, because that takes ages, I'll put those in there.
Only a few days ago.
Well, tell me where before I make.
Now it's going to be a very long time until that fills up because, yeah. So let's have while we're waiting for that, let's have let's claim that actually, well, because it's there, and then have a look at what was next along here. So it was always this Scepter of Thunder. Now that sounds really cool.
Thank you.
Can spawn a thunderstorm. Nice. I don't know why that'd be remotely useful, but I can apparently spawn a thunderstorm. I need another blood orb and blaze rods. How's this filling up going?
Sorry, I wanna get, yeah.
Let's go and get some more orb stuff and some blaze rods.
I have 2 more Ovium things left for you. Just
Thank you.
Cutters, punch, driver.
So up here, blaze rods. I know I've seen them here somewhere. Maybe it's around the other side.
Oh, and a juice. What juice do we need?
Yeah.
Glue.
That's big, out and exposed.
Blaze rod.
Yeah.
2 blaze rods,
I hope it is to
2 glass, and then another iron. Let's try and get over the top of that. Yes, got over the top of it this time.
yeah, that's what I thought. Awesome.
And then come in here.
And
Even more iron.
Right, you go in there.
No, not you. You. Iron. There we go.
Right. Said Fred.
Back out here. There's the tower.
To make a note.
Go to the tower.
is it vine balls or moss balls you can stick on a tinker's tool?
Are you thinking for mending?
You can make
Then
something
come down
round the
here.
bottom.
And how are you doing?
You need mending.
You're still filling up. Okay.
Mend it.
Well, in that case, we can just make another one of those. Another one of the orbs. Like so. And then as soon as I can, I'll chuck that in here. But it's still filling up with blood. Jeez. How long can it take to take a glass ball and fill it up with blood? I mean, that should be quick and easy, surely. It's just messy, potentially messy.
Don't know how mana works.
You've made some before.
I suppose I could put the second one in there as well, actually. Just let it get on with it. So that's going to be, yeah, my Scepter of Thunder. So I've got those. I've got plenty of these locking around, and I just need that as well. But yeah, I don't know what the point of this is. It's just going to make you can spawn a thunderstorm, but I'll probably just save it until I find a reason to actually want to have a thunderstorm. Okay, blood potash. Oh, double your bone meal efficiency. Interesting. That could be very useful. So we put bone meal in here, and we get blood potash out instead.
Also, thank you for holding a diamond, Lawrence.
What?
Claim the hand saws.
Oh, I see.
If other people want to claim
welcome.
the other things.
The hand saws are useful for making more sticks.
Hand saws for what? Oh, that.
That's reward.
Yeah, I have a.
Right, one of them's done. Good. So what was I making? Oh yes, I was going to make Tristan his kinetic. There we go. One of them, or second one of them rather. Nice. And then, well, then we're back to waiting for this to fill up again, so we won't do that. But we will. Oh well, let's go and get some bone meal, and I think I might have some of that upstairs in the flowery area. Because that's what this area... bone meal is basically for growing plants, so up here would be a sensible place to keep it. But I don't seem to have any, so I'm going to go and need to look for some of that. Which way do I need to go? I need to go that way. So I come over here and...
a block of seared bricks. Check my chest.
Bounce. Bounce. Land. Right, I think it's probably going to be in this. Yes, we've got bones here. We haven't got bone meal, but that's fine. Let's take quite a bit of this, because I think this is going to be something I'm going to... I generally need... I do, every so often, I need to grow lots and lots of plants, so I think that'll be useful. Let's get out of here again. And completely missed and fell in the sea. I have to admit, I am struggling a little bit with slime sling effectiveness, or slime sling aim, should we say. But there's a convenient back door into my tower, so I shall use that. Now, back over here, what are you up to? Still filling up. Jeez. Because I want to... Oh, no, I still need to crush the bone into bone meal, so I can nip upstairs and do that. Because I think there's a pestle and mortar up there. I hope there's a pestle and mortar over here. If there isn't, I shall feel somewhat silly. Maybe it's in here. There we go, pestle and mortar. So I can go to this thing. I can take out the mortar and the bones and go nuts. Like that. I should probably take these over and repair them at some point because they're a bit worn. But that's a lot of bone meal, but that's probably a good thing. And we come back down here. There we go, just finished. Excellent. So we take that out of there, put that in there instead. And then we can make the Wand of Thunder.
I've got 2 Endarium ingots that I just found.
Thunder cats. Yes, that one.
We'll want them at some point.
Am I doing this wrong? I'm doing this wrong.
Why have I still got his gold gear?
Make that. Oh, missing those 2. Missing the gems. Dark gems. Take a couple of them. And then back in here, we can grab that, and that, and that, and that. Ping.
Really looking forward to having this hammer that I can upgrade. I have a piece of carpet. Oh, because I just pulled that piece of carpet up.
If you had a hammer, would you hammer in the morning?
No, I'll probably wait until after work.
That seems fair. I wonder how this... So this stuff... oops, which I've just thrown on the floor. Please hold. This stuff is supposed to... It says it doubles the efficiency of bone meal, but I'm not quite sure how, given that bone meal grows everything instantly in one go, and this...
Not
just...
everything.
Oh, okay. There are some things that don't. Right. Okay.
That's correct.
Well, I'll
right,
just make lots of it anyway.
I don't
What
think
do
I
you want
made
to-
any of that. You know.
You can live in there.
It was a quest. I thought I might as well.
Yeah.
It sounded. It sounded quite. Ooh, bone meal bag. Is that for keeping lots and lots of bone meal in? Is that a
What do you
storage
think?
thing?
Seems likely.
Who can say? 'Tis a mystery.
It is.
We haven't
Craft,
got that level. of crafting
you can't
yet.
craft the 2 of them together. Oh, you can. You can uncraft a bone meal bag into bone meal, into 9 bone meal. This doesn't seem especially useful. So you can make oh, I see. You make a bone meal bag out of bone block and string and paper, and then you can turn it back into a large quantity of bone meal. That seems extremely unuseful.
Well,
you can also use it to make a garden cloche
cloche.
with a bajillion
Cloche
other
around the head.
things.
Everyone's advancing stuff. It's amazing. Also, have you noticed that you're now looking at the next level of crafting table that Mike has not got around to making yet? Although we did manage to.
I just found
throw
a
this
random
in.
recipe and had a quick look at it because I was wondering what on earth a bone meal bag could be used for if you can't just put bone meal in it. So yeah. But I
Bag of
now have bloody
bones.
bone meal, so
Christmas present, isn't
yay.
it? Right, said Fred.
Now what else we can do? Bloody waxed coal.
Oh, blood extractor's
double
full.
coal efficiency. Apparently.
In burning stuff, I expect. Right.
Charcoal can be made into blood waxed coal. As can coal.
Vanadium. I should claim this reward, huh? 10 ice. What?
Nice.
Just what I needed.
Yeah, so blood waxed coal so you can add blood and the coal will burn for twice as long. Are we burning coal in anything anymore?
Yeah, the
Yep.
furnaces. We haven't got as
Charcoal,
far as
yeah.
Okay.
powered furnaces.
Right, I'll go over and shall I get all of our coal and turn it into all of our charcoal and turn it into blood soaked charcoal then?
Can you do it with
You
charcoal?
can if you want
Yes.
Okay. I wouldn't do all of it. I'd do what you need for the quest, to be honest, because it's so cheap.
to.
Well, it just seems
we're
like
gonna
it's
enter
just blood and charcoal, so it just makes it go twice as far.
Well, unless you're making torches, then you probably can't make them at all.
Oh, maybe. It did say in the tooltip. It did say that now our torches will last twice as long, or something like that, which I assume is a joke, given torches last
Sounds like a
forever.
joke.
But it's maybe implies that you can make those torches. I'll have a look in a moment.
I've got a block of coal actually, since we're talking about it. So let's go over here and put back what we don't need. Obsidian. How are we doing on that? Oh, there was a extractor. No, thingy. Tristan, what's the word?
So petty.
What's the
Says
thing
guy
that
chasing after me. Sorry, I wasn't
thing-
listening. I was
the
distracted. by
obsidian making thing? What's that called? Oh no, where is it?
Obsidian making.
Oh,
mean
it's underneath.
cobblestone
It's making cobblestone at the moment, isn't it?
Portcullis.
The igneous extruder.
Yeah. Was it expensive? Should we make another one? Sounds tedious.
Oh,
Probably
It
tedious,
was
right?
fine. But bear in mind, making obsidian
I know.
costs a lava.
It does cost a lava, but also Constantan.
You can come and
We
make
got any
lava at the cost of pain if you want.
Mike,
Do it.
Baldrick. Constantan plate. Oh my goodness, I haven't got any. You said it was okay, but I've never seen Constantan in my whole entire life. Is it a real thing, or do I have to?
Copper and
make it.
tin or something.
Oh, this is the one that we said, oh, hang on, isn't that called Invar? And then we realised that was something else. Which I
How
can
much
now
do I
make
need
in
for
the
this?
induction smelter. That's handy.
4.
Copper and nickel. Nickel is a thing that we didn't really have a very good supply of in whatever the previous thing we were playing was called.
Let's have a look at that that blood waxed coal.
Also, there's way less tin than there is.
So we can make that into it makes 8 torches with a stick.
Is this Constantan? No.
Or you can make 4. You can also you can make you can make twice as many torches out of blood waxed coal as you can out of normal coal as well. So it makes 8 per stick rather than lump rather than 4
That's actually
per
pretty good.
lump.
We have a ridiculous amount of torches, but it's good to know.
Yeah, basically.
I put it over here. Right, so if I put you and you in there, I should get. Do I actually have to crush it? You're taking the mick. You want me to actually use powders? You.
In our last playthrough, how do we automate the mystical agriculture farm? Do you recall?
Industrial craft?
There's
Yeah,
various
hop.
ways. No, you need a harvester of some kind. There are various ones, one of
Oh.
which is called harvester, I think. But I don't know what's the best one. Probably not the one we were using. But...
Do you want that
I can make it in
Kineticator
the...
I made, Tristan.
Hang on.
So the what?
Kineticator. It's the
Oh,
the stick of picking things up.
yes, please.
Okay. I'm carrying it around, so next time I see you, I'll hand it over.
It's raining.
Oh, that's expensive.
There's a way of getting molten obsidian.
Also power hungry.
I was just looking at the elite components it needs. Actually, that's not too
Oh yeah,
bad.
it is raining.
Tristan, do you
Hello.
remember how... Is there a way of getting molten obsidian without melting something that's already made of obsidian? Because I can remember that you can cast obsidian blocks, but I can't remember how to get the obsidian in the first place. Maybe it's not.
Alright, I think one of the things I'm going to do, I'm going to make some more mana because I feel like this is a useful thing to have. So what I'm going to do is make a load of these charcoal blocks, because at the very least that densifies it all up a bit. I might be able to just directly blood infuse these, come to think of it. That might be a bit easier. I don't know why that isn't even. This is supposed to split it evenly when you do this, but for some reason it didn't. There we go, try it again. Okay, so we've got 25 charcoal blocks. So let's come up here and...
Too quick.
do what I mean, I don't know, just do what I mean.
Away.
Oh, I need to turn that off.
Just to get one thing done that I kind of just want to do a little bit.
There we go, turn that off.
I'm not doing this for any.
Then I can chuck that over there, and it'll go into the flower, and it'll catch fire even though it's raining, like that. And one for that one, and then one for this one.
Nickel and copper. That's tin, you pillar.
Oh,
What are you doing?
it picked it up anyway. That'll do.
Does anyone have any preference on
Right.
where the windmill goes?
On the side. Ooh,
Let's
build a windmill.
go back downstairs where it's not raining.
Could look like a mini Lawrence's tower.
That's an interesting idea. Yeah, sort of have various sized towers just like this one scattered around the map, and doing different ones in each one, different things in each one. Oh, the rain stopped. That was sudden.
It's not stopped here. Did you go inside?
Yes.
Those ones are far away.
I'm under the dish of the tower.
Yeah. These cows are small.
Wow. Yes. So the rain is basically the rain is falling outside the perimeter wall. It's not falling inside the wall.
Yep.
That's amazing.
I'm going to do some primitive wall, I think, for a bit.
Primitive wall.
Yay, Wally. So the reason it wasn't melting is that I was doing it wrong.
I'm going to go and harvest all of Pete's berries, which sounds extremely painful.
Come on. For Pete, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because we've got the induction smelter now, we can make hardened glass.
I'm doing that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you were doing.
We never know.
I'm doing all of this. All of this because I had one cube of solidified experience in my inventory, and I went, oh, I wonder if I can make a drain. So I made a drain, and I wonder if I can make a better tank.
Close the... Oh, there we go.
I'm trying to make a better tank. Why have you put... What? What are you doing? Constantine, not bronze.
Constantine? Do you need
Tin,
Keanu Reeves?
Copper and nickel. Copper and nickel. Put the copper in. Put the nickel in. There you go. What's the matter with you? I've got loads of bronze now.
Nom nom
I'll
nom.
sort of use this.
berries.
We can actually use that. That's really nice, actually.
Tools that
Right,
Tool
Why
parts
do we
of
have lots
it.
of different types of berries, apart from the sort of variety in diet sort of thing?
variety in diet.
Okay, because it occurred to me if they were all exactly the same type of berries, then they'd probably stack better in my inventory.
You should have a stack of each.
Yeah, I could, but then that's all my inventory space taken up. I'll just stick them in my backpack. I'll be fine.
Copper and nickel. Copper nickel.
Ooh, I had an
Copper
idea.
nickel. Oh god.
Uh-oh.
You're only allowed those off stream so we can complain about it.
We can't.
when
We're not allowed to complain on stream. What?
Well, see, we can only complain about the potential if he does it on stream, but we can complain about what he actually did
Oh, I see.
if he does it off stream. So.
Turns out I was hungry. I need need to eat lots of berries.
So
Since
this
berries
makes
are only about half a food each.
Yeah.
There we go.
This may or may
ingenious.
not look silly.
It may. Are you asking permission?
No, he's just merely informing us that it may or may not be silly.
Are you telling me that this was not difficult to make? There's far too much stuff in here, including green, pure green.
We have purest
Who's
green.
telling you what wasn't difficult to make? I was
This,
telling you it wasn't. Yeah, it's makeable. It's not too.
You said it wasn't
expensive.
too bad. I'm considering the stuff that I've already made to be too bad.
Oh.
No.
You may need to prepare yourself.
I don't mind making them once, but once they need to be automated.
Okay.
That's the trouble.
Lawrence, so come to one of the gatehouse. This gatehouse over here, the one with the bridge
see you.
area. What do you think about this as a sort of a railing thing to give it a bit more je ne sais quoi?
Well, if you don't know,
Je ne sais pas.
Tell you what, let me remove a thing so you can actually get in with the slime sling.
I was just going to come up the stairs.
Just
stairs.
helping by.
Yeah, that'll work.
Stairs,
I keep
stairs,
forgetting
Stairs.
we need a bunch of people to
Stairs,
sleep.
stairs.
Well, do we need 50% or
Yes.
25%?
Yeah.
Well, someone log off.
Oh, I see. So it's not actually possible to fall out now.
That's correct.
Okay.
Make these.
You can't even knock Pete out because he's tethered with a hook.
Oh yeah. It doesn't go anywhere.
Two of them.
Actually,
Three of
He's
them.
also tethered with a hook.
Invar
Gamma.
gears.
this may be tricky.
It may.
A bouquet. More Invar. Goodness me. Give me the
Thank
Invar.
you,
Where's
I
all the
think.
Invar?
You're welcome. That was definitely be helpful and not blocking you in.
I mean, it was a bit of each, to be honest. So
Oh, even more Invar.
once I worked out what you were doing, it ended up being sort of vaguely helpful.
What do you think about this, though, as an idea?
Yeah, I
Give it a
think.
little bit more substance.
Yeah, so it's just going to be across the top of the gatehouse, so people will be able to fall. Because I think it's going to be annoying if you can't get off the wall. But thank you.
I was
let's just follow
thinking.
Mike
Well,
back.
my design for a wall was using slabs on everything. Have you done that for the surfaces, so we don't have to put toys?
Yes.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, this is all very, very bumpy, and I can't tell whether it's half height or not.
It is all slab.
Al, you can't say my idea of
stairs.
something is and then say good idea.
I
Okay,
thought you
just
wouldn't
did.
notice.
I mean, I suppose it's a sort of a well done for having the same idea.
It was. Well, on the other hand, now I know it was a good idea because
Because Mike did it. What? That can't be
Mike
right.
thought it was. Well, no, but two heads are better. Two heads are as good as one when it's mine and Mike's, right?
Yeah, when you add the two of you together, you might get one wit.
Hey-o.
Hey, give me this back. There we
Insults
go.
come and we want to go home. I am quite
Also-
impressed with how well my tower acts as an umbrella.
You should
It
rename
probably
it.
well better do. There's 16,000. No, wait, no, it's
There isn't
it's
yet.
One, it's 28,000 blocks of chalk in it so far.
Oh, is there? You've actually been
It's
keeping track.
roughly. Actually, hang on. Let me
Several.
blocks placed. Right.
Pull up the bill that you're going to send him and have a look.
Oh, this is really awkward. Is that it
Ah.
doesn't track a lot of the
It doesn't
blocks
track
properly.
it. Oh, I was going to say, does it track each individual type of block separately?
It usually tracks each block itself.
So
Crafted, used,
It's just said
mined,
too
picked up,
many.
dropped. Yeah, so far I've placed 8,900 dirt.
some
Yeah,
of that might have
I-
been the tower, yeah. A lot of that was probably just you building nerd poles in order to get to places, to be fair.
No, slime thing.
Or nerd poles to build up in funny places.
True. There's that.
Nerd poles.
But yeah, it
Where did my
just
chest
has. It doesn't do chalk properly according to this.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's a shame.
Who stole the chest above the advanced crafting table? Bring it back.
Don't think I did. But I wouldn't like to say for certain. Right, what
I
was
don't
I?
remember
What
one
was I?
being
Oh,
there,
let's
but-
do that. So another
Like,
sword.
it's also broken it down into lots of different things. So it's sort of got limestone slabs 2000, which I haven't touched.
That's the advanced version, is it?
All right.
That's just the data model in this mod pack sucks.
So it thinks that some of those are limestone, does it?
Those are all limestone. It just thinks that they are. Some of the limestone that I have played with are the check last. Some of the chalk slabs I placed, it thinks are limestone.
Yeah. So if you've not been using limestone, if you eyeball chalk and limestone together and add them up, then it might be about right.
Oh, plus a few others, plus eclogite.
Oh yes.
And a few others.
Still, it is keeping my hair dry, which is nice.
Hairdryer.
Yeah, even if you say only half the dirt I placed has to do with the tower, you look at the tower and how much of it is dirt, and then you look at the amount of chalk and glass up there.
Yeah,
That's a lot of grass.
it is a lot of stuff. I fully agree. You have indeed placed a lot of blocks. I seem to have a block of seared bricks here. I suspect it's because of
Could I
my
have that,
magic
please?
picking everything up magic. So I shall attempt to give it to you.
Thank you.
Bar gear.
Ah yes, you managed to grab it before I did. Have I turned? Oh, I've turned my kineticator off again because it was getting silly. It's no longer attractive. Oh, speaking of kineticators, here's Tristan. There you go.
Hello. Thank you.
Since
In
when was
my
the
backpack to
bucket
be
made
forgotten
of
about,
silicone?
guys.
Oh, I spent loads of blood on making that, or some blood on making that.
Thank you. I'm hoping I will remember it when I'm mining, and it will be useful.
Do we have a bunch of
but-
buckets somewhere so I don't have to try and make them because they're really annoying?
The cells are better because they stack.
Yeah, but the recipe calls for buckets. So
okay. Oh, I finished a line of the black magic. I can't really do any more on this now, I don't think, because there's other things that are expensive and difficult. Oh, what's this weak blood orb? What does that need?
I think they relink the top and bottom.
Okay.
Once you get far enough.
Yeah, but it should show them anyway.
No,
I think
not if the bottom one hasn't got far enough.
Oh no, I'm sure one of the other quest lines showed something when you got around to it one way, but not all the way around. He says
believe you
now
are
having a
correct.
look for it. Maybe was it a white magic one? I've a strong suspicion. Oh, lots of things to claim here.
Bish.
No, I didn't get anything from that. Or it all just fits in my. Oh, it all just
There
fits
are
in my inventory.
unplanted ender lilies. We should probably plant them. Ender pearls are undoubtedly going to be extremely useful at some point. And if we're ahead of the curve, that would be good.
I thought there was one of these at.
I suspect you're mistaken, but I'm not.
It is
100%
possible.
certain.
Okay, I might be done on magic then for now. Oh yeah, here we go. On the black magic one, sorry. I've got I've done the blank slates, which means I can see coat of arms, but I can't do coat of arms because I haven't done weak blood orb yet.
The weak blood orb is red, so it is showing you the next one as well.
Oh.
You see the one it's time to do and the one after that.
Oh, okay.
Red means it's next, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very confusing.
But I need
because
compressed
the one
diamond
after next was always the same color as, or very similar color to one you've done.
I need compressed
looks like you've
diamond for
done
that,
one
which means I
after.
need an enrichment chamber, which we don't have yet, as far as I'm aware.
Correct.
Compressed diamond. This game's crazy.
Enrichment chamber sounds very aperture science.
You said that last time.
It's still true. Wow, that's a lot of stuff to make it. Osmium, iron, more osmium, 30,000 coolant cell, bronze gear, motor, basic control circuits, enriched alloys, cleaning tubes, bronze gears, more cleaning tubes. Yeah, okay.
That'll be a quest at some point.
Yeah, probably. Okay, is that... Might be. So I can't do that, so therefore I can't do that. I can't do the Vengeance Pickaxe because we don't have any Magisterium.
Oh, I thought there would
as
be
far as I'm aware.
Bucket.
Majestic
no,
ingot, sorry.
That's really expensive.
Right, okay, so I can't do that one. It sounded like quite a fun tool, but not at that sort of price. It was the one that had a Fortune 5 and an Unusing 3. I don't know what Unusing does.
I can't remember.
Probably
So,
skips durability.
Durability, yeah.
Okay.
No, that's Unbreaking.
That
So,
just gave you extra.
I'm done with black magic then.
Ooh.
White magic, I need...
Have you
only
got
had
Tinker's tools?
No, I haven't done that yet. That's been on my to-do list for weeks. I should go
Do you
do
get
that.
some Tinker's tools?
Suppose I'll make a bucket the
Yes, but I'm
old-fashioned
just
way.
having a look through the white magic as well. So I need molten lumium, luminescence, lapis, and electrotine for this one.
2 sources.
I think I reckoned actually I could
That's
probably
just
make the luminance
points.
because we've got a little bit of glowstone, we've got some tin, and we've got some silver, so I could alloy that together.
There's some iron and some more iron.
The luminescence is glowstone, dust, gunpowder, and redstone, all of which sounds reasonably manageable. And
If you
electrotine
want
is
to
electrotine.
sacrifice 4 glowstone, I can make infinite glowstone.
Infinite.
That sounds like a useful amount of glowstone.
It just takes time.
Oh,
Mike
right,
was
'cause you're
harvesting
growing it as
some, I don't
plants,
know if-
yes.
I don't know how much he's got.
So, there's 64 here.
There you go.
I say here, it's not actually here. How much do you need?
And
Four.
mana infused
Four.
metal.
Four.
Oh, yes, and I need
Yeah,
to go to
4
the
whole
Twilight
stacks.
Forest and start mining.
Ah,
4 stacks
you
of
after?
glowstone.
Burner, hammer,
no, he
pliers.
just wants
Burner,
4
hammer,
glowstone.
pliers. And then fart gas.
As in, like, 4 blocks?
I suspect it's dust, but he's not answering.
I can't check.
Oh, I need
I'm in the middle of something. As Tristan
Yeet.
well knows.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. He needs
that sounds like
blocks.
trolling or something.
4 blocks.
No, Pete is actually being very useful.
4 blocks.
He's fixing someone's unhelpfulness, and I don't know who.
I've just
It's
given
the
you
first
4.
for everything,
Oh, I
isn't there?
see. You're
I know, it's
digging away
yeah.
at that, are you? If I
I've
came
just
along and
given you
bashed
4
him,
blocks of glowstone, Pete.
Thank you very much.
You might find that you get ganged up on
right,
repeatedly.
don't stand in front of Pete because he's going to be there a while.
Yeah.
Where's the?
What is somebody unhelpful? I'm mildly curious.
They've placed a really tough block.
Oh, I see.
Consider obsidian. This is way, way, way beyond that.
Oh, blimey.
He has been standing there for 10 minutes now,
Oh,
at least.
Not that. 94%.
Oh.
Oh, the temptation to knock you away from that is so high. Where are you? No, I know where you are. I'm on my way.
Yeah, I considered it
what's-
too, but then I
what's-
thought, oh, hang on. See, that's what... well, that was the thought police.
Bye then.
Oh.
Typical Mike.
Yes,
can never
F4
get anything
teleports
finished.
to me.
Armor, police.
Right, what was I?
I thought that was worthwhile.
Yeah, it was very funny, so definitely.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh yes, I was going to look at
Ethan.
Tinker's stuff.
It just says kicked by an operator.
Operator, I need an exit.
It shouldn't stop you from rejoining or anything.
But
was
it
kicked,
does
not
now.
an
Reeves reference now. That's
Yeah,
one
that was
sec.
a Matrix thing.
Error, you've been blacklisted from the server.
Actually,
Can
or
you blame them?
I mean, yeah, it's fair. All I can say
I'm
is good luck getting Al to build any buildings for you.
I'm
not
currently
building.
assuming
You're
you
them.
are joking. Yeah.
What a joker. Right.
Right.
It's taken a long time to build an EXP drain. It's been my entire stream so far, but I am enjoying it. I like making stuff. That's why I like modded
sounds good then.
Minecraft, because it's less.
Oh, someone's put some tin in the smeltery.
That's because I made dust by accident, so I needed to turn it back into not dust. I didn't make dust by accident. I made tin dust by accident. I meant to make dust, just not that one. So,
Is there anything that's worth sort of quick explanations worth telling me about making Tinker's tools? I mean, I understand the basic idea behind it, but not the details. Or should I just sort of start messing around and see what happens?
So, what
look.
do you want out of your what sort of tool do you want?
I was going to start with a pickaxe because that's a very useful thing.
I would finish with a pickaxe because pickaxe is slightly more complicated
red,
because tiers actually matter.
Okay.
Because everything else.
Also a shovel and a hammer, and that's probably about everything I need.
So a shovel, there's
Shovel and
one
excavator.
specific feature that you might find useful, which is when you dig out sand or gravel, you can have it dig out the entire stack.
That
in this
sounds
higher
quite nice.
column.
Is
That
there a thing anywhere that I can look at that tells me what all the different
Yes.
things do?
Yes.
the book.
There's
So
a book
over
in
here in this chest, Lawrence, there's just one ready. Oh no, it's immersive engineering. Hang on, which one is it?
He has one in his.
Oh,
Oh, if I have
usually
one in my
Castric
Castric
Tome.
Tome, I'll have a look at that. So
You
it's,
do, yes.
Tristan, is there paper?
Tinker's add-ons.
Oh, never mind. Found it.
Okay.
How much do I need? I can't remember.
materials and you,
64.
Tinker's Construct.
Yeah.
That's the one. So yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Materials and you. Introduction. Right, I shall spend some time reading then, I guess.
Once upon a time, there was a Tinker's.
I'm picturing
call them anymore.
the opening bit of Shrek where he's sort of reading the traditional fairy tale and he goes, "What a loader!" and tears page out and uses it for toilet paper.
Rubbish. I watched Shrek the other day.
We watched Shrek the musical. We saw it in the theatre.
That was available on Netflix as well. And there was a guy who looked very scary dressed as Shrek. I thought, give that a miss. Just for now.
It was quite entertaining. It was sort of basically the Shrek version of Spamalot in that it was very much the same thing as the film, but done with more songs and as a stage show.
Can I steal some
recommend it?
green petals from you, Lawrence?
Yes, as long as you replace them and or
So,
make sure they
do you have
don't
any
use
more
get all
patterns?
geezed up, etc., etc.
I have no patterns in my inventory now.
General pattern.
We
Oops,
need a handful more.
I pressed. Yeah, there we go. Green. Why is green the one you have hardly any of? That's very annoying.
Was that a done, Pete?
Done,
Sorry?
Pete.
Was that a done?
Okay, so
I was done a short while ago.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Well, good.
Where is everybody?
That's
Hopefully
nice.
about-
Mike
Suspicious.
was
Why
behind
do you
us,
ask?
actually.
do you
Well,
use real
in the stuff.
fertilizer, real bone meal, or mystical fertilizer to turn a petal into a flower?
bone meal is fine.
Normal bone
Does that say
meal.
anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't
Did
going
they
to
say
say
anything?
anything.
Yeah, it did.
Good.
Sharpening or repairing. So this is saying repairing. It says you can put material equivalent to your tool's head into the forge to repair it,
That's correct.
presumably rather than drinking gallons of lava.
Do you really want to play this game, Pete?
Yes.
So
Is it-
over here, Lawrence.
Can't reach
Oh,
me, it's fine.
Actually, no, you don't.
I can. I see you only
In
have
here.
1.5 hearts.
Mm-hmm.
No.
If this was damaged, for example,
Yeah.
that has an iron. Sorry, that's a bronze head. If I had some bronze, I could put some in there, or possibly put it in there because that seems more proper. And that would
repair it.
that would do an amount of repairing.
Okay.
You can also take 2 of any ore and any ingot, put it through the smeltery, and pour it out into a repair kit, and that allows you to craft it, but do the same thing, which will allow you to repair it in the field.
Okay. So
And
do we
it's double repair
consider repairing like this in the tool forge or repairing with lava to be the better thing to do based on the sort of the
You can only do it in. You can only do this sort. You can't use the.
Tinker
lava.
stuff can only be repaired in the tool
Ah.
forge. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
It's your own fault.
it's yeah.
Does
so-
anybody have shears before I make some?
Yes, there's
Yes.
some in the oh no, actually no, I've got some throwing shears. You can use those if you want, but you'll have to come over and get them from me.
have some
Are
bronze
you,
shears in the.
Let me make sure I do actually have them before I say you can.
Pete's been
seem to be-
keeping them.
Sorry.
Oh, I know what
Um,
you've done.
Oh, you've got some. Okay.
Open a chest.
Bubble and squeak. What is everybody talking about?
bolts,
Oh,
pickaxe.
so open a chest with the key.
Can you knock him down,
Let's
please?
pick out. Similar. Shovel is precise. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. I know. I mean, I know what the tools do. Hatchets are for wood. That's fine.
He's holding 2 slime slings.
Mattock for farming. Karma. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Mowing down plants and shearing. Hang on. So it's a scythe that you shear animals with.
For the key.
Can I just state that I'm looking through the Tinker's Construct book here.
There you are,
It
hang on.
mentions the Karma as a tool, a
No,
precision
that,
reaping tool for mowing down plants and shearing animals. This is a scythe that you can use to shear
No.
animals.
That.
I think a
Yeah,
scythe is a different thing, but
that.
yeah, I know nothing about that one.
Big
I just-
armor then.
Yeah.
Effective on plants, apparently.
Oh yeah, there is a scythe as well as a different tool, but
Yeah.
a karma appears to be a scythe that works on both plants and animals.
I think that's everything.
But it's not AoE.
Oh no, there's
like
that as well.
the
Have that back.
Scythers.
Right, let's
Oh
go
yes,
this
yes,
way.
you're right.
You
Maybe
can
it's a
see
single
your-
sort of precision scythe.
Help! Oh no, I want that.
Again, there's the hammer, which I think would be quite nice as well, which is beating up massive areas of stone at the same time. So that's quite handy. Excavator is the same sort of thing for soil. Lumber axe is fell entire trees. Nice, that could be handy if I actually wanted to chop down trees very often. I don't, because other people don't do that for me. Swords I don't care about because I've got the magic one. Battle sign. Okay. Not so interested in that. Frying pan. No. Sure. Tell me about making the things. Right. Okay. Can make tool materials out of many things. Okay. Very much so. Yes. There's a lot of reading in here.
So I don't suggest you go through all the materials because there's a huge number. as you've
Yeah,
probably
okay.
seen.
There is a spreadsheet that we
Yes,
have.
Red
Okay.
and gold.
That is useful for comparing things. However, there's going to be a whole load of things like you see
Yeah,
the
Synergies to consider.
various things it says under attack and under durability. The miscellaneous words of like poisonous there,
Oh yeah.
or
Yeah.
so
That's the thing you mean.
those all have meanings, and you can mouse over them to see what they mean. But
Nighttime is good for tool health. I mean, these are silly materials, but sometimes teleports you or your surroundings. Nice.
Teleports your surroundings.
so
Apparently.
it can mean a different thing if it's on a head compared to an handle.
Oh yes, I
or
see.
an-
Yeah. So the Lumix you get glimmer if it's on the head. You get bright if it's on the handle.
No, I think cascade could potentially mean a different thing on head versus handle. I'm not sure.
Breaks blocks
No,
like a
that-
wandering
that probably
earthquake.
shouldn't.
Breaks blocks like a wandering earthquake.
I don't know.
Doesn't
And
look
then
like it,
if it's
but-
the binder, you only get the durability and any special effects, perhaps. I forget.
Right. Okay. So
the rules.
ignore. I'll sort of ignore them. How many of these things are there?
Luckily, you're limited to the ones we have.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
But the problem is, it'd be nice to sort of be able to look through it all and look through the ones. But do you want to just tell me
So-
what's probably? I mean, I think having the tool auto repair would be very handy because I'm not going to use it in an enormous amount. So that means I need some
So-
wood in there.
Yes. Hang on, let me get the spreadsheet. So if you use blood infused wood, then it's uses life essence to do that. So you probably don't want that.
So that means as I use the tool up, it'll gradually hurt me in order to repair the tool.
Yes. So mana steel allows you to repair it with mana, but we're not. You haven't got to that point.
No,
of
we haven't got
the
decent amounts of mana
quest.
yet, so it's not worth it.
Right,
Ecological- is
these
there
can
another
go
ecological?
away. Don't need this. Why have I got seared brick slab? Who's been chucking stuff at me in there? I obviously
So-
walked
Oh,
under a
Living wood,
building site and been damaged.
uh,
I should sue.
Living wood and living stone I have.
So yeah, living wood I think is slightly. Let me just filter by them. But I think it's slightly better than just normal wood.
Bloodwood, wood.
Wood.
Yes, definitely.
Wood,
I
wood.
don't see living wood in the firewood. Blood infused wood. Oh, here, no, treated wood.
Firewood is,
living wood. There it is. So that gets you. It does more. Get botanical 2 or ecological.
And
Rather botanical 2, which increases the amount of modifier slots. Okay.
that sounds useful. So you'll get less of an effect from that if you make it the extra or the handle. But
Yeah,
you
but the
can
head
then
probably wants to be something good anyway.
Yeah. So you probably want a living wood extra or handle. Certus quartz has a useful effect. It looks like a crystal
isn't it?
when you're doing the search for it.
Yep.
Um,
Global travel. Shift right click a block in order to get items. In order for items from broken blocks to kill enemies to get transported in there if it is an inventory.
That's infinity. You're looking at.
Oh yes, sorry.
So the quartz is in the
Yeah,
right-hand
you're right.
side. Elemental.
Elemental. Gravity affected box. Oh, I see. Yeah, so that's a shovel. That'd be really, really useful.
Yes, that was my.
Who's
Yep.
halfway through making a steel hammerhead and has then just sort of abandoned the hammer?
I'm waiting for more steel to be finished.
I've put another block of steel in the smeltery for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I need. So I
Yes.
want a living wood handle. I want an elemental head or extra on my shovel.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Is there anything else?
Probably you probably want that one as the extra,
Okay.
and then you can have actually yes, because that's got a. If you've made that the handle, you've got the modifier of 0.8 there.
Oh yes.
Uh,
Yeah, I didn't think I didn't look at all
Right.
of the numbers.
Let's extrude some igniouses.
Living wood. So that's going to be the handle. That's a
Yeah.
modifier of 1.15 and a durability of 15. So yeah.
I can't see Certus quartz in my list. That's
Does the durabilities all add up?
yes, and get multiplied by the modifier.
Right. Okay.
So
Where
then
the
you
heck-
probably want a decent metal as the head.
Yeah, something like iron, presumably.
Bronze would be a bit better and
Okay.
is affordable.
Did anybody get given by accident a tank of water? Because it's disappeared.
Nope.
I do not have one.
No, I have some empty tanks, or empty cells, but I don't have a tank.
That's very
Oh, is it?
annoying.
No, sorry, no, take it back. Yes, I do have a tank of water. Sorry, I was thinking
No.
cells, not tanks. There you are.
Your
My
magnet might be
wand
on.
is probably turned on.
Tristan, do we not have any sand
Art.
in your storage?
Yeah, we do. Down the end, on the
we go.
left as you're going down, far end.
Oh, right, there you got it. It's compressed sand, gotcha.
It does compress, yes.
Okay, so let's get a. Or I'll take your word on the bronze. I couldn't find what it does, but I'm prepared to
And
believe you.
gravel?
It's just a tough metal. It has an
Okay.
effect which I think might make it a bit tougher.
All right.
Is there any
but-
gravel here? Oh, there it
Yep.
is.
Same sort of place, but the opposite side.
Oh, there's not that much of it. Okay.
That's also compressed.
Yeah, they just raw gravel is still only 3 stacks.
Yeah, that's because someone was turning it all into sand.
Who would do such a thing?
Do you happen to know where Certus Quartz lives?
Yes.
It'll be
Gems.
over in the gems in the original story.
Okay, let's go and find that. Thank you.
Okay, I may need to jerry-rig your system, Tristan, to...
I have just done that.
There you go. I'm just going to dump some cobble in it.
Yeah, you can do it from the back here.
Is one of each thing enough?
No, take a handful. I'm not sure how much it'll take
Okay.
because
Go and find some
yeah.
living wood. Boom. Bump. I don't even know if I've got any living wood at the moment. Actually, I can't remember using it for anything, but I also can't remember seeing it for ages. So it's either sitting in a chest or it's all been used up. Oh no, there's some living wood. Oh, it's living wood planks. That's probably is right.
Yeah, it's probably right. Yeah, I'm not certain, but
It's usually
take it all.
planks for making things.
yeah.
I'm way overshot. Oh, that was a handy bit of lag.
I used up all that steel, by the way, Mike. I need more. I've just put another block in.
Ooh, okay. That's all I've got for
I'm-
you at the moment, I'm afraid.
Sword
Yeah, I've
blade,
just
tool
picked up
rod,
another.
tough tool
I'm not
rod.
gonna keep this. I'm gonna put it back through. I'm just doing it for the quest.
I require
Shovel head.
64
That
white
there.
dye.
That there.
Okay.
White dye, isn't that bone meal?
Bone meal or floral petal powder or white dye's
Yeah.
quark thing or yeah.
Plant a whole bunch of white petals. Bone meal them. Chop them down with shears. Repeat. Oh, 5p.
Okay.
Repeat ad infinitum.
Right. So I've
Add
got a.
more seam. That's right.
I've put-
Vanadium and obsidian.
Do I need?
No,
It's multiple
so you
bronze.
can't do that with bronze. You can
Okay.
do that with the other ones.
Okay, so I'll take that back out. That back out. Do I want? Is it the tool rod pattern the handle?
Yes, the normal tool rod, not the.
Okay.
There's 2 tool rods.
Yes.
So just plant these petals and let them grow, yeah?
Doesn't work
One
with
of
the
them's
living
No,
wood.
you have to.
Really?
Hang on.
And shears.
Maybe you need the logs then.
Is it definitely
How
shears?
many?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Yes, it's shears. So a living wood tool rod,
Oops, running away. Too far.
that should be doable.
Hmm.
Hang
don't-
on.
I feel like I don't know
So
where
it
you're
might,
looking for references.
So
So.
I looked up in JEI
Okay.
living wood tool rod.
Yeah, that's
I
the.
suspect you
block
need.
that.
Yeah,
That's
you
not
need living
planks.
wood itself.
Oh, the actual
Not-
blocks. Okay. All right. I'll go and grow some more
Sadly.
living wood then. So the shovel head was the one I couldn't. So was it then? It was then is the binding the extra thing that I need,
Yeah, the small binding.
and
yeah.
that will be with the Certus quartz. Oh, this is charged Certus quartz. Damn it, I got the wrong thing presumably. Yes. Everything's wrong.
Okay,
Nothing
and
is
then
easy.
as a follow-up, is it literally just crush them?
Yes.
Thank
But you want to replant them a bunch of times if you don't have enough. I don't know how many you've got.
There is now plenty.
Good news, everyone.
Okay.
I've made Hagen glass.
Woo.
I've got
You'll need 6 ingots of bronze, by the way, Lawrence.
So it's
6.
convert to
Okay.
petals, then crush. Sorry.
I'm very reluctant
There
to
are
press
no
this button
there
back
are
in.
no discharged Certus quartz crystals.
Oh, maybe they're in one of the chests, the drawers then.
I've got another block of steel. Where shall I put it?
Actually, yeah, I think it's in one of the compacting drawers.
Okay.
I'll take the steel if you,
Bish.
or put it in the blocks chest.
Oh yeah, here it is. I think. Yeah, Certus quartz crystal.
Is that near enough for you to get it?
I don't know. Oh,
Take
there.
some of that.
It's behind you. Oh no, it isn't. Legendary loot bag. I heard of this. Element. What now?
It's going to be rubbish.
White magium. Oh, I've got some ovium in gods.
Right. So I need. It turns out in order to make this thing that I'm trying to make.
I'm gonna go over there and see what my inventory loses when I double click the thingy. Whee! Ow.
I'm going to need to find my it's living rock. I need to find my my special days. Oh no, I need wood. Damn it! I've come over here without the other bit that I needed as is standard.
I think we might be able to make it now.
Sigh.
Hang on.
This isn't the right way out.
Look in the book that Lawrence is looking in.
Hey, where are all your animals?
Why is my backpack not? There we go.
Yeah, where are all the animals, Tristan?
I've just lagged out and returned to the.
Has someone just nicked all the stuff I was trying to? Oh no, it's just gone. I'm so confused by this stuff.
What are you trying to?
I found a
trying
horse,
to do?
so-
Craft. Wait, that's cobble. Why? Oh, that's why it. Right, gotcha. Ooh, I put gravel in the thing by accident.
Right. So, what level do you need? Cobalt.
Yes.
Streak.
Jeez.
Chemetals.
I'm hoping that someday, with enough practice with this ridiculous slime sling thing, am I going to start actually get vaguely accurate with it. But let's go up here now.
Oh no.
And I decided to use this eucalyptus wood because it's the one there's the most of. So I'm thinking if I come up here, where are my pure daisies? There are my pure daisies. I don't know who positioned them quite like this, but never mind. That'll be enough living wood. Come on, turn. Do the magic. Do the magic. Magic.
Same as cobalt, I think.
Magic.
Or maybe it's one level below.
Magic.
That makes sense.
Do the magic.
I'm trying to find something that's mineable or acquirable.
This is slow. Let's get distracted and do something else. So if I got this turned on, no. Let's turn that on.
Where can I find glass?
Because then I can just sort of pick up some of this dirt from around here, and it'll all be magically brought into my inventory, which is extremely convenient. Like that. Then I can come over here and get that back out of the inventory. There we go, that's all turned into living wood as well now. But while that's running, I'm also going to come along here and put in a little bit more of this,
Not as close as I thought we were.
because this will allow me to make more living wood at a time, because this isn't set up properly at the moment. There should be a bit more room around the pure daisies, because that is completely wasteful.
That's not enough copper plates. Or maybe there's some in the box.
So do that, and then pick up all of this. Like that. And I suppose I'll... So I thought middle clicking was supposed to reselect the thing. Maybe it doesn't do it if you're holding a tool. Pull that back up again, and that up again. And let's place these slightly more sensibly, because I mean, if I'm going to have 2 pure daisies here, which I am because I've got 2 pure daisies, I might as well put that there, and then a gap of 2, and then another one there. And that means when I come along here with all this wood, I can go bump, bump, bump. No, not like that. Stupid thing. Also, that one won't do. Oh, this is difficult.
Squeaking in the background is...
I am significantly better at Factorio than I am at Minecraft, as we all probably know. Let's leave that one there and just see if it does magically transform. I don't think it will, but I'm sort of mildly curious, so I'm going to leave that there. I want to go that way now. So let's get the old slime sling out. I've hopefully got enough living wood. Ping! Bounce. Bounce. Land. Right, I'm going to need some more bronze, because Tristan said so.
Hey, where's my hard
There only appears to be 4 bronze. So I guess
Make some more.
I'm going to need to smelt some more onto. What's the approved method of doing this now? I know the ores are supposed to be crushed and stuff, and I noticed
Crush the ore, then put the dust into the smelter.
there's already steel and tin in the smeltery.
If you bring your
give me a moment.
components to the other building, there is a machine that will do it for you.
Be right back.
Are you
As
talking
soon
to
as
me,
I
Al?
manage- Yes,
Yes, he is.
So to make for making tools and things.
for your bronze.
Oh, I
Not
see.
for making tools, but it'll make the bronze. Yeah.
Oh, right, gotcha.
Bring your bronze bits.
Bronze. What goes into bronze? It's copper and something, isn't it?
Tin?
I'm trying to find bronze. Gut. There we go.
The bronze, James.
I don't know. Oh, here we go. Tin,
That's about
copper
it.
and tin. Yes. Okay, I'll nip down with nip over some copper and tin. Thank you. Assuming we've got those two as well, of course. Copper. We've got
You
3
could've used
copper. And we've got loads of tin.
There's 18 copper in the one above.
Also,
Pulverized copper. Does it need to be?
you get 2.
Chuck
get
15 in the smeltery.
The
Chuck 15 copper in the smeltery, and it will work. Because there's already tin in there.
well, then you don't need to learn about this. Have I desynced again? No, I just put it in there. Like
Is that going to? Yeah, it's probably going to produce enough actually, because that's quite a lot of copper. Okay, thank you.
Did you put 15 in?
Yes.
Yeah, then yes.
Plib, plob. Right, so we've got molten bronze on the top, so bring the bronze to the bottom, and then I want to ingot that. Do I then ingotize this by flicking the switch? Oh, hang on, what's this? Yes, that's an ingot. So I flick the switch.
Yep.
Sure. Click away.
Splurge. Bink. Splurge. Bink. Splurge.
I've turned it off temporarily to
Done.
pour out the other block of what's the name?
Oh, there's
Steel.
loads of bronze in here.
There you go.
My game
Too
is
many
singing a little
things in too
song.
many places.
That makes a lot of XP. I did not expect that at all.
I have returned.
Right. Tool rod pattern and living wood
Wow.
and living wood tool rod. Yay!
I made
Finally.
32 buckets of XP from only a few levels.
And then it was a binding pattern
Wowee.
The
Right,
higher
make some
levels
more.
give you more.
and Certus quartz.
Makes sense. Make some more
That doesn't
Copper
work either,
tax.
Tristan.
Hang on.
Oh, yes, it does.
Material
Sorry, no, it
value,
does. It's
17.
just grey on grey, so I didn't recognise it as having done it.
Yeah. It'll say material value underneath if it recognises it.
And shovel head.
So the shovel head won't work
Okay.
because you can't
I need
mold.
to cast into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't use the pattern for that.
Okay.
You come down here.
Oh, and there'll be a mold.
First you make sure the switch is off. Then you take out the one that's in there. You put in the 6 ingots.
Oh, into the furnace.
Yeah, so you didn't actually need to take the ingots out. Never mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then mold and excavated broad axe head, shovel head.
So put that in your hand. Right click the table,
So how are we doing on copper then?
and then right click the seared faucet.
I've just turned it all into bronze, I'm afraid. Then right click switch. Say?
Seared faucet.
Oh, okay.
Because you only want to make one.
Yeah,
Now,
makes sense.
because there isn't any more in there, it would be fine. But also, if you flick the switch, it'll turn it on and off as it's pouring the multiple ingots worth.
Right.
Then you
That's
swap it
presumably
back to
gone
the
into
ingot one.
Chest.
Fine. Cool. Brilliant.
Yeah, too much junk in
Just
inventory
living
as
there, like
usual. No, not that.
Too many
That.
junk is in inventory. Where are all my torches?
Right. That seems reasonably straightforward. Then back up here, there is now a stencil table. Tool
Far left
forge is
one.
repairing. Sorry.
No, that is for making them as well.
Oh, okay. So I presumably There's
select the tool you want, and then you can just shift click and or possibly sneak click and they'll flick over there into the right places, or you can put them in the right places. The bar at the top, you can give it a name, and then you take it out of the remaining space. And actually, before you take it out, you look at it and make sure it's what you're expecting.
So it's botanical, which I think was correct. Ecological, which means it regrows itself. It's dense, which presumably means that's something to do with survivability. And it's elemental, which I don't know what that means. Oh, that was the
that's the entire column.
Sorry?
That's the entire column of sand.
Ah, yes. Okay. It's XP 0 out of 500. I don't see a I don't see a durability rate. Oh, so now I do 447.
Yes.
Speed 5.1. Okay. That seems reasonable.
Ah.
So you can take that. That is non-reversible if you take it.
Okay.
Just to mention.
Well, I've made all the bits, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
Right. Little hammering noise.
So
cool.
If you come outside,
and you're saying if I shovel that, the whole lot will disappear in one go, like that.
Yep.
Nice. And I've got some sand, which I should give back to
I'll
you.
take it back if you.
Can you make it not delete everything in one go?
Press control what's doing it. Shift what's doing it. Seek what's doing it.
As usual, sneak is the way.
Nope.
Fair enough.
Nope, it always just all goes.
I don't want this.
I think I'm going to win this one
bullying me.
because I can get them all in one go. Oh, and even if you do it halfway up, the ones below it disappear as well. That's
Yes,
interesting.
we will use the equivalent
Durability.
as if you'd mine them individually. It's just quicker.
Right, I shall stop doing that then. I'm wasting my shovel. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So I'm down to 443 durability, so it's not actually used all that much of it up.
It'll use 1 per shovel, 1 per block of sand.
Yeah.
No, well, that's not true because I dug up a lot more. I dug up like 35, 40 blocks of sand, and it's used 4.
Oh, actually, that'll be the dense thing, actually.
Ah, okay.
So that just reduces the chance of it.
So the next tool I was thinking making, since you said leave pickaxe to last, would be a hammer because the hammers are useful for fast mining and stuff.
Yes.
So hammers are expensive. The head is expensive. They're also more complicated. If you click on it and show the UI,
So,
Oh, they're
It'll show you
equivalently
a-
complicated. You just have to use more stuff.
so
Right?
it needs a tough tool rod, a hammerhead, a large plate, and another large plate.
So I believe on that
Oh, I
the
see. That sort of one.
hammerhead is an extra, and it's the two plates
right,
that
yes.
count as the heads.
Right.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Is that right?
I
Ooh,
think
that's
so.
good to know.
So you can get quite a lot of, because it's a 4-part thing, you can get quite a lot of
Durability.
effects on it, and a lot of
And that, yeah.
durability. Yes, as well. That's true.
So that then gives you a lot more complication on what you want.
Yes.
So one thing that's really useful to do with a hammer, which I mentioned in chat today, is to make one of the heads out of paper,
that sounds counterintuitive, but go on.
because it means that you get an extra modifier slot, which means you can put more speed on it, and they're really slow.
Oh, I see. That does sound quite useful, actually. Yes.
And because you've got plenty of stuff in it already, it doesn't really waste that much, simply because there's so much of it. Oh, I'm back to where
You
I
do-
found.
Yeah, you obviously lose durability doing that.
You do, yeah, because you've got enough durability basically to make it not a big deal. Is the idea there?
So yeah, one of the botanical, I think, on this is supposed to mean it has upgrade slots or something like that.
Okay,
How does that work?
press and hold, shift and then control. So you have 4 modifiers. Yes, you have 4 modifiers available on that.
Right. Okay.
How many do you normally have? 3.
No, nothing. Or maybe.
I know you
some
get
of
at least one, because you could always upgrade with a diamond.
them-
Does anyone have a
Surely
tinker
it's not
shovel they
one.
can look at?
Yes. What are
do
you
you have
looking
a from scratch one?
I have 4 modifiers from
Yeah.
my cheap iron pickaxe that I've had for ages.
My standard Tinker's one is
I've
4
got one with
modifiers.
5 modifiers. Ah, mine's
Yeah,
got.
it's what level is it though? Because
Diamond.
Tell you what, if I pass you my.
Comfortable, so I must have got at least one since then.
There you are.
I'll come
yeah,
over.
that's expert. That's been leveled up a bunch. So you gain a modifier every time it levels up.
Stand by.
Okay.
So
Let me throw
comfortable
mine at
is
you.
not very leveled up, but kind of leveled up, I think.
P.
Just give me copper.
Yeah, I'm
This is all
level
not-
clumsy.
P.
Yeah.
That's comfortable. So that is leveled up. It has 4 modifiers.
One way or another, P. I'm getting pickaxe back.
I don't know what you mean.
It's nice down here. There's no lag.
No.
There's a really, really easy way that we can make this not fatal for you again.
I was just checking my inventory because I was wondering if I'd picked it up using my
No, I saw Pete
kinetic.
take it.
Yeet.
So comfortable is 1 level up, and he has 4 modifiers on it. So yeah, you have gained 1 modifier by
Okay.
having what's the name?
Botanical. That's the
Yes.
living wood handle. Okay,
Yeah.
well I'll make another living wood handle because it seems like a good idea.
The hammer is different.
Oh.
Look at what that one is.
I don't have it.
Doesn't have it.
In the book.
And yet.
No, in this.
Oh, in this, right. So yeah, the hammer is still a handle. Oh no, it's the tough tool rod. Yeah,
Tough
sorry.
one.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then a head and the 2 things. Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
You're what now? Come on now.
Did he not have it?
I don't have it.
I don't have the inventory space to pick everything up, so it was in. Oh, balls.
in balls.
Hang on.
Why do I have so much food?
I hear chiming.
Crest rewards are very generous with food. It's
They
kind of
are.
annoying.
Yeah.
I've got quite a lot of random wood as well.
Oh, he's not me sword. Where's he gone? There he is.
Some of it in my backpack anyway. So
Come on now.
right, I now have
I'll
some
have it.
inventory space. So yeah, so Al was recommending making it out of paper because it gets you. Was it more? Did you say more modifier slots?
Yes.
What do you do?
Do need a lot of redstone.
Oh yeah, so that's how we got back to modifiers. How do I use a modifier? Because I've got the shovel that has 4 of them available, but I'm not using any.
So
So you're
you can use diamond and emerald to gain durability.
read the book.
Yeah, they're all in the book. Slightly distracting. On my pickaxe, for example, I put a bunch of
Right, there we go.
lapis on there.
This is all
Oh,
right.
it's for
order
luck, isn't
to-
it?
Yeah, because I've been mining redstone and lapis and diamonds and etc.
Yeah.
So I have luck 3 on that.
Lapis begets
I-
lapis.
I've put some redstone on it to get haste, which basically means it mines faster.
Right, and that's what I
Can
was
I
recommending
put
for the
the third
hammer.
have my stuff
Lots
back?
and lots of
Yeah.
haste.
Yeah.
Whoa, Addy.
You
Okay.
you probably want luck first. Well, maybe one haste first.
Not on a shovel.
That's why I was saying.
Oh,
I
shovel, no.
Put,
On the
But yeah,
hammer.
on a hammer, yeah. Okay.
yeah, I
Because-
put the haste on the hammer and the luck on the pick,
Yes, yeah, you were saying
so that I
that does
don't
make
waste.
sense. Is there one of?
it's just
Do I remember you saying there's one of the options for vein mining? It just picking up the whole lot in one go.
Is that what elemental does, or is that just for sand and stuff?
Wait, where is my pick?
I don't have it. I told you that.
Oh, I
You
did.
did.
Like, I told you like 3 times. I don't have it.
Yeah, I at this point I apologise for not believing you.
He was disbelieved.
Oh dear.
This is slightly awkward, not gonna lie.
All right, I'll have a look at the I'll try and find the spreadsheet and have a look at that.
Kristen.
I found the spreadsheet. That was
I-
easy.
pretty sure I don't have it. No,
Someone's
I don't.
taking me pick. This is gonna be awkward.
I'm still
Sorry,
half
Do you
expecting.
have
it's-
it?
I do not have it. No, I'm checking very carefully.
I have
Is that
an iron. The only
hilarious,
pickaxe I
though?
have is one that's just called iron pickaxe, so I don't think it's me.
No, it's
So,
not you.
Lawrence, if you open the book again, you can go to
Ow.
the.
What? I'm down in a mine. What would I have done?
I've lost.
Yeah, that's why he's got it.
I've lost the book.
What are you even looking for? What have you done?
I have
what's wrong
actually
with
lost
pick?
the book. Where's it gone?
He's lost his pick.
Ma-
Wants me to try
Mike?
and fix it.
I can confirm that in neither my stuff nor in Pete's stuff is there a book.
Isn't it iron pick?
Actually, that's not true. Pete's got an Akashic tome.
It is
Set
an
to
Akashic.
Tinkers and you. Akashic tome set to Tinkers and you. Yeah, Pete. That is yours. That's 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 yours. These 4 glowstone. Do you actually want them?
It's getting late, by the way, chaps.
Yeah, I was gonna make the glowstone thing and then I didn't actually get around to it.
No, fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't
I
know
should
what
probably
I've done.
put some glows. Some
I don't know
redstone
how
on
I've
it.
managed to lose my book.
Yep, that's everything.
I probably right-clicked
Thank
on
you.
something clumsily while I was doing
Okay.
something else.
And my apologies.
There's an Akashic tome in here.
The sigh.
Where's here?
It's not yours.
Oh.
Back upstairs. But it's got the
So
thing in
who
it.
has got me pick? It's not Tristan.
No,
Did you
I've
chuck
got
it somewhere
my
like a
pick.
fool?
No, it's not mine. You're right, but it'll have to do. It'll do for now.
Is yours named pick, Mike? Sulfur?
Yeah, it was named.
Well, then we'll look out for it, shall we?
It's called Mike's pick.
So
Also, as an FYI, Tinker's stuff doesn't despawn. If
Really?
it's just lying on the floor somewhere.
okay.
That is a possibility, yeah. It's just that if it is, then it might be forever before we find it. Because if none
Yeah.
of us have seen it or walked near it so far, and it was in here when I.
Well, I'm walking
so you
around
threw
with
it
a
back to
wand
me
of
and
pick
then.
I've got a wand that will pick up anything that's within 10 squares of me.
Oh yeah.
For better and for worse.
Yeah, so-
Yeah.
Yeah, you threw it to me from about here when I was standing about here, and I saw it go whoop off to the side this way, which is where Pete was standing, which is why I assume Pete had it.
So rude.
Right.
There's maybe find he has had it and he's put it down somewhere, thrown it somewhere before anyone noticed.
Yeah. Did you have to have the Kineticator selected?
No, no, it
There's
just,
another
just works. If it's anywhere in your
Akashic
inventory.
tome in the molds thing.
That'll be
That'll be
Lawrence's.
mine then. Okay.
Does it have a Britannia thing?
What?
Creeper! Kill it. So support creeper! Don't kill it.
No, kill it because then you get your own support creeper.
Hey, little baby one.
Where was I? Oh yes, I was looking at the hammer. So broad money, blah blah blah. Requires tool for advanced magic. Okay, yeah, good. The blurb about the hammer doesn't say a huge amount. It just says lol hammer. So I now need to have a look at the. Maybe looking at the spreadsheet will help here a little bit.
Don't think
There's
that'll
a
ever help.
right. Sort by available.
Inventory full of keys now, Mike.
Where's my pickaxe?
Where's my washboard?
At this point, I sense that someone has picked it up and dropped it somewhere.
So blood infused iron is good
Yeah.
for good for durability. In fact, it's as good. It's better than everything except Invar. Own slime. Why is slime such a high durability?
Slime is an excellent thing to make handles out of. I forgot that. Because it's bouncy. You make a handle out of slime and it bends instead of breaks. It's brilliant.
Doesn't it say it washes away? It can wash away or something?
I don't know. Let's find the bit where it's got all of the information on things you might actually make it out of?
Blood infused iron has living 2, so it will hurt you to repair it
Oh, okay.
unless you have the stuff needed to in your system, which I don't think you do.
Not yet, no.
What's that? Matt?
Well, mate.
This,
I really need an ender bag that's filling itself up with torches because this is annoying.
finding anything at all in this system is there's just pictures of the things. And how do you find slime in this? I don't even know what slime. I have only vague ideas what slime looks like.
It's gonna
looks a
look
bit
like
green and
slime.
slimy.
It is weird. I think it's those crystals, those octagonal things, on the first page.
No, it's there's pink slime on the second page, the right hand side.
Oh yeah. Oh,
nice
it's the
circle.
blobs of thing. Right. Okay. So
Oh,
slime
yeah.
might be next to pink slime, but it might not. No, it's not. Reinforced
But-
slime.
Pink slime is probably basically the same.
Well, over here we've
there
got
was a
slime
page
and
on-
blue slime is listed, and blue slime is significantly worse than. Oh,
Oh.
durability 1500, so it's even better. Pink slime. But it's slimy. It'll wash off. What does that even mean? Does it mean if you go out in the rain or you fall in the water, then your tool dissolves?
That's kind of my
Funny.
concern, which is why I've not used it.
Do you think it dissolves or do you think it falls apart? Because slimes, it grows. We can have as
Does it
much of
just
that as
mean
we
that
want to.
yeah, you lose the buff if it's wet, effectively?
You could just look it up. Hey Google.
Far too sensible.
Ooh,
But
is
that
that
needs.
copper?
Oh, but it's only got
I
a
didn't
mining
like that.
level of stone if you use it for the head, and you only get that 1500 durability if you use it for the
And the
head
handle, yeah.
or the hand.
Ah.
Oh, or the handle. Ah, so I could use I could make the handle out of slime, and then the extra out of living wood to get the automatic
realised I'm
repairing
looking at the
thing,
wrong-
and then the heads out of.
Yeah, and you've got the
Paper and
modifier.
block or
So the
something.
modifier, the handle, the modifier is used for the handle, and the value is used for the head. So you're going to get 2.5 times the value of the head.
Oh, I see.
But there's the durability under handle.
The durability under handle is 1500, but Al is saying that if you use the if the modifier of handle affects the
You're right.
durability
Yeah,
of
it shows
head.
both.
So you get 1500 durability from using a slimy handle. I think I'm up for trying this. So
And
I'll
in
make
general,
Yeah.
2.5
I'll make a
times, yeah.
slimy handle, a living wood hammerhead, and then plates of something else. That'll be good for the hammeringness.
Bronze and paper was the
Yeah.
Bronze and paper.
suggestion, I
Okay.
think.
This sounds very much like the hammer I normally make. So must be on the right lines. Oh, I found all the buckets
Right,
that I was looking for
Let's
when
give
I
this a
eventually
try and see how it
link me
goes.
on
So I've
mobile.
made the handle already. I don't have any slime, so I can't make the other part. I can't make any of the other parts. I haven't got any paper. Let's go and get some. Let's go and get everything.
I might make myself one in between streams if I can get my Steam in-home streaming to work again. Just decided to just say preparing to stream and then do nothing, which is very annoying.
Oop.
Right, it's getting on for a bit. It's nearly 10:30.
Why is this not?
So-
Why is this? Oh, it is giving me paper. I don't suppose
I
anyone
have
happens to know how much paper I need for this, do they?
8?
No idea.
Okay.
That's all over there shooting us. Fair enough.
Mike,
Yep.
you're
I
walking.
see it. Yep.
He was standing like a
Danger.
zombie. It was really weird. And then he disappeared like a zombie.
Right. Well, that's 8 paper
Yeah.
conveniently.
You did have it. Yeah.
Slime. Where are you growing slime, Al? Did you
You
say?
just put it down before
Just
I
just a
managed
slime
to.
tree somewhere. But you can always
So
just find some in the.
You need purple
Oh yeah, I see.
specifically.
Yes,
Or
true.
pink, wasn't it?
We're growing.
Pink
oh,
slime. Yes. All right. Let's see if we can.
You can make it, can't you?
Let's
Pink
find out.
slime.
Pinks. I can't type.
Industrial foregoing. No, you can't.
Pink
By
slime.
killing a pink slime.
Oh,
slime
that
fluid.
Where's
thing.
the key? Where's the key?
They're
Yeah.
on the side of the drawers.
Thank you.
Right. So. Okay. So. It
Right,
probably
and
won't
the
be able to give
keys?
you pink slime. It'll have to be. It's green slime.
Oh.
of
Do you
course,
have a
isn't
look
it?
at this one here, Tristan?
It says you can
You
place
took- you
pink
took the
slime
quantity
fluid
one,
in the
by the
world,
way.
but it doesn't tell you how to make it.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
You took the quantity one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, put it in.
Can I borrow your
I
tome?
don't actually know how
Orange?
to put it in.
Right click.
Right.
Yes.
I'm right clicking.
Summon Pete over here.
Pete.
He might have to put it
There
in.
you are.
I shouldn't
Treat.
have to.
Yeah, because it's
Tome
a
me.
Tinker's thing. It's weird.
Tome you.
Oh,
Tool materials.
Right, slime doesn't seem to be here. The slime congealed slime block tree.
Okay, here's what I was looking at. Can you see my screen, Lawrence?
can I
I
have your
can,
pick,
yes.
please?
You
Oh,
were looking at
oh,
the
there's
pink
slime.
slime here.
There's no possible way this can end
There's
badly.
these ones here. Oh, magma slime. I've never seen this.
No, you presumably used it.
not
That's
working.
bad.
Oh,
I
well.
don't want that.
You
Tool
presumably
material.
used it, Mike. Didn't you?
I
Alright,
picked.
Blue
Oh.
slime is 1.3. Oh,
Did
that's
I?
really
No, I
bad.
don't think I did.
Oh, minus
Oh,
87
you
durability.
its durability is going to be
I
different.
don't think I want
These are
that.
really bad, aren't they?
Or
possible.
just the stat of it.
Maybe.
ID.
Okay, forget the
Maybe.
slime idea then.
That's a shame because
But yeah,
I can't remember how to make pink slime.
if it's damaged,
But I did it in my stone block series.
presumably was damaged.
Where are
Yeah,
you?
it's
Yeah.
not. Oh no, it's the other way around. It's got a wood cross
Oh,
point, so
you-
it will have healed a point or two.
You held it so it would have
Yeah.
healed, yeah.
Pink slime bucket.
So mine something.
Where are you? I
try
can
and
see
put
you
it
on the
in.
map. I can't
Mine
see you
something, try and put it
in the world.
Oh, I'm
It's
hiding
over
behind
here
a tree,
now.
sorry.
It's moved away.
Where-
Oh, there you are. Yeet.
Thank you. I was going to say, you don't need to get it very close to me. I'll just sort of grab it by magic. So,
You've had a lot of chat apparently that I hadn't even noticed.
yes, someone was. It hasn't been for a little while though. It was, yeah. So I was
That's not-
chatting with chat earlier, as is traditional.
The chat thing on my second monitor isn't loading nicely.
Mob slop to factory.
Yeah.
I remember.
Bronze and lead are both pretty good. Ninvar and nickel.
Invar sounds like it should be really good because it is.
It's a mining level obsidian, which sounds good. That's because obsidian is the one up from diamond, isn't it?
Diamond and yeah, it says obsidian.
Yeah.
It's really confusing. I
Diamond
think
will
that
mine
means you can
obsidian.
mine obsidian,
Yeah.
but I would expected it to say what
Comes
mining
with
level
devil's
it is, not-
strength and magnetic. So, how is Invar a thing that we have?
Yes,
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
and it's not too hard to
Yeah.
make. You can
Excellent.
just alloy it together. It was hard to make, but look at all that we've done. It's amazing.
Yes.
Get this in there. Get you to a nunnery. If I put this like this, do you think everything else will still be in there? Yay!
Invar.
Gems.
Let's just take the lot.
The
I'll put it all
Tristan
back
person.
later. A mana infused ingot.
The gems
is
going in
over
the thing.
Not yet, because
They're still over there.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put
Boring.
paper on one side,
Spikes. Oh, I'm glad I've got slime boots.
bronze, and I've made the handle. I was going to make the head out of Invar then, and then the end and the business bits out of paper. And I need to open the book again.
Sulfur. We haven't got a dust chest anymore.
I
So
think
I'm
you
gonna
make
put
one
it
of the
in.
heads out of bronze, but
Yeah, but then I saw
Invar.
Invar was even better, and I don't know whether I can't remember why I was using bronze.
Sure.
Bronze comes with dense, which means it takes less damage.
Yeah. I'm not sure what Invar comes
Oh,
with.
Invar, here it is. Invar comes with if you make no, it's nickel. Devil's strength, so bonus damage to non-overworld mobs.
Magnetic's kind of useful.
Magnetic,
That's what I use iron for magnetic
Right.
often.
Well, it's only useful. It's
I've
not
got-
useful for Lawrence. He's already got
You've
them.
got the blood. Yeah.
I've got a better thing than that though, so it's a bit. But
bit of
Invar,
rest for this.
Invar has massive. Oh no, for the only has massive durability for the head. For the handle, it has 0 durability. The hell. Oh no, handle doesn't matter. It's extra that I want, where it has 75 durability. No. Oh, I've lost track.
Oh, I'm not
So
doing
extra
that.
is the head.
Yes.
The hammerhead is an extra.
Yeah, I made a living wood handle when I think actually I meant to make a living wood extra. Hammerhead. And then make the head parts out of something else. So this is good for yeah, so I'll make the heads out of Invar for the durability and paper for the extra upgrades. And then I'll make the I don't know what I'll make the extra and the handle out of. I'm open to suggestions.
So you've got
You
the
can
living
grandfather's
wood-
access thing, by the way.
True.
No, you can't. I don't think.
Well, I have replaced this iron pick that I have was not an iron pick before.
Chocolate.
That's
Okay.
a horse.
Oh,
Moldable,
that uses up a modifier, does it?
tasty.
Or
Is it? To
I don't
replace the
know.
hedging?
oh,
Uplifting. If you make a tool out of chocolate, then it occasionally gives you health when you use it. Nickel. Let's
I
have a look at
can-
nickel.
Kind of maybe see your logic there.
I think there may not be enough space
I can being followed.
for that to get finished, but that's okay.
Can I have a pickaxe back, please?
Are you talking to me or no?
I don't have it.
You literally just put it in your hand.
My brain is
Thank you.
Admin.
Appreciate it.
Piece.
Right.
And
right.
we'll sort this out
I don't know. What does
at
everyone?
some point.
Yeah, all right.
Go
Shall I just make the whole
here,
bloody
I'll
thing
have
out
a
of
play
Invar
around.
then? Oh, Tristan's doing things.
Right, hand all the stuff in.
First again.
And
I'll
I
pass
was
it
going
here.
to get rid
I'll
of the
have a play around and try and get it to work.
copper that's in there already.
Oh,
See, the
'cause
thing
it
is,
all-
I've fallen for this like 3 times so far.
Ooh, a platinum chest plate. Don't mind if I do. Like,
right, that seems to be empty. So that's
so
off.
there's another one.
Take that out. Put it in there. Take out the hammerhead.
Where have you gone? You've gone.
And
Never mind.
Don't.
Does
does it tell me anywhere how much it needs?
If you look up a metal hammer head,
Okay.
then it'll tell you.
The
Tell you that it's
Thank you.
16 ingots.
16, blimey.
the thing that you make it out of will tell you if you don't have that. Like the cast ore
14, 15,
equivalent.
16.
Oh yeah.
Well, apparently Inferium coal does not go in here, so I'm going to be going over there.
And then you said it was plates for the other 2 parts of the head, and I was thinking I might as well just go all in on the Invar on this.
So you don't get the additional modifiers.
Oh no, I was going to go paper. Sorry, on the.
It's probably worth you going bronze for one of them, to be honest, to get the dents.
Okay, yep, that seems fair. Do I still have bronze? I do still have bronze. Excellent. Well, when this is melted, I'll do the bronze.
Does someone want mana steel?
I
Put it in
used
the
to.
ingots section of the smeltery.
The ingots. is what
Yeah.
it means.
I have some more tactical lava as well.
I can see
Sorry,
the
guys.
ingots lying in the
Yeah.
bottom of the smeltery. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Also, are those torches down? Oh no, that's the windows down there, isn't it? That I can see. Not
Windows
torches.
with torches on the other side so that
Ah,
mobs
okay.
don't spawn in the smeltery. That's why there are torches down there, Al, and windows. I think you asked
Oh.
in
I did ask, didn't I?
one of your summaries.
That makes sense. I got some more steel. Woohoo!
Do. Come on, melt faster. It doesn't look
Yes,
that hot in there.
It's in bar. How about
Yeah. The whole
now?
point of
A little
Invar
bit
is
of
not
it
to
now?
really change with
Blue.
with
Is that
temperature.
the lot? No.
Not quite,
There
but
we
you can
go.
pour it now.
Water wheels.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Why,
things that you
do
put
you
on
why have I
cars.
got a water hive?
Lawrence, do you want to flip the switch
Got a-
and you'll
Because
see
it
what happens?
wouldn't make
if
sense to have a stone hive
use that
for
Well,
or something
water.
like this.
Got a beehive. Oh, did I just hand
Oh, I
in the
see.
quest before it told me that you'd finished it?
Does it one at a time rather than just continuously pouring?
Nope, I
Yeah.
made a water wheel just then.
Yeah, but is that what the beehive came from?
Yes.
So I handed in the quest, quit the quest book, and then it
That's
said,
going to take a while. I'll go upstairs and
Oh,
put some
fair
other
enough,
things in
yeah.
places.
Oh, geez, that's slow.
Oh,
Yeah, you can pour in the
Oh,
other
come on.
stuff you need. Hello.
that's true.
What do you think an ETA is for a cobalt axe? Because that is literally the only thing I'm missing now from my.
far.
Oh no, I don't.
I have no idea. I'd have to think about it, I think.
An axe made of cobalt or an axe that can do cobalt?
The latter.
I'm not sure what the thing we need to make
There is an alloy that you can make, but I can't think what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we have terracotta anywhere?
Yes.
Because cobalt and ardite is manulin, right? So that's the end game.
No, that's not endgame, but yes.
It was end game when I was a lad.
So
Back in
putting a
my
stack
day.
of paper into
Yeah.
the tool forge doesn't work. What do I need to do with the paper to?
No, you have to make it into the part builder first. You
Oh,
have to make
okay.
it into whatever part you want.
Ah, that makes sense.
You have to melt the paper into your shape.
Yeah.
Sure.
Shove it in
Large
the.
plate.
Paper mache.
LVY.
You don't have enough in there.
More than 9.
Would
Okay.
Probably
would one of the
16
books
like the
tell
other
us,
thing.
Tristan?
You need about 4 times as much as that, Lawrence.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 2 factors.
The
There's
books.
one,
Do you mean
how
one of the
many the
quests?
thing
How do I
needs.
know how much I need?
So
Well,
it said when you put it in, it said material value 2.25. So that's 16. You've got 16 bronze in there.
Yeah.
When you have the 9 paper, it said 2.25. If you mouse over the large plate pattern, it says material cost 8.
Oh, material cost 8. And
So I
So
multiply that.
put 1 paper in, you'll see how much 1 paper is, and then you can multiply.
So that's twice as
Presumably a
much
quarter.
bronze as you need,
Where does
but you can't make it in that.
right? I can't see the. Okay.
Down below where it says material value : 16 bronze. Right underneath the bronze.
Oh. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, yes, I see it. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Right. So I put 1 paper in there. It says that's 0.25,
Thank you.
Yeah.
and
So
it
you
needs to
need
be
32
16.
paper.
This cow's giving
It needs
birth.
to be 8.
to be
Sorry. Right. So I need about 4 times as much, as you say. So I need to go off and get more paper.
Right,
Okay. Let's
I'm
go
done
punch a
for the
tree.
day.
See if
It
it's
is
grown
gone
back again
10:30.
yet.
You can
Have you
use
looked in
bone
the
meal on
drawer?
it. Just spam it with
There's
bone meal.
51 paper in the drawers here.
Okay. Thanks. I'll just
There's
do
also
that then. Sounds nice and easy.
Yeah, I think I'm done. That's the end of today.
I'm going to be stubborn and keep going until I finish off this blooming
Make a hammer.
until I've made this hammer.
I'll make myself a hammer between streams if I can manage it. Oh, what did that give me? Blueberry.
Yeah, I want a hammer, but I
I've
also
got a
don't know whether
buff that's just blueberry. Blueberry is a buff. What? And
Yeah, you turn into Violet. What's her name from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Beauregard.
Yes.
Is it Is that?
no, that's
Yeah.
that's a fortunate event.
Yeah, it is. You're right. I think I got the 2
This-
mixed up there.
Right. This hasn't the paper. You can't smelt paper either. It turns out.
It's Veruca, that's why.
craft it. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Veruca who was inflated.
You can. What are you talking
What?
about?
Am I being?
No,
That wasn't there
Farouk
when I. Oh,
was
no,
chicken
that wasn't there.
I just walked up to it, opened it, and it
Yeah,
was
me
there.
too. But it was not like that before.
It's probably lagged you a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. See you in the
Right.
next times.
Let's put that away.
So yeah, I'll have a good one.
Yeah.
Toodle-bye.
Yeah,
I have
Drow.
to disconnect
Bye,
actually. Now I
Alstream.
have to keep up the banter while
Um.
the stupid server actually lets me go.
Right.
Answer what?
The server's
Repeat
the server's fine. It's fine. The
So
server's fine. Yeah,
look
get
in
out.
here. Get out the large thingy cast. Put that in there. Why is it a face?
It's a creeper face.
Yeah. Why? Okay. Why is it a creeper face? And why is it so small when it takes so much metal to make one?
Yes, I've often wondered why. I think you're supposed to
Ah.
acknowledge that is making a dent. It's a big flat plate. It's
Right,
not just a
okay.
creeper face that you stick on the edge. Although
what
that
are
would be
these-
cool if just creepers were an enchantment in
Oh,
Minecraft.
Bronze large plate takes 8. Okay.
Yeah,
I
the
think we
plates.
go the way
I
of
think the
Albert,
plates are always
that's not
8,
too
but the
much.
actual thing that you give it is not necessarily 1. Is the trouble?
Yeah, that's sort of okay. I just wanted to make sure it was the same for that one before I chucked it all in the ingotizer, and then got in trouble for putting the wrong things in the wrong hole or whatever. I don't know.
I'm done. Don't forget to use the
Square
app.
piece goes in the square hole.
Right. Thanks for
I
being
stand
on stream,
correct-
and I'll see you
I
next
stand
time.
correct, by the way,
Thursday.
Al.
Goes in
Join me
the
on Thursday.
square
Yeah.
hole.
Which-
I looked and I was able
Al.
to replace the pickaxe head with a silver one. If I wanted to.
Did it cost you anything?
I didn't actually do it because I didn't want to replace it with one.
I thought it would preview that it would.
Yeah, no, it didn't cost a modifier. So
Hammerhead, bronze large plate.
there,
Cool.
that's
All right. Well,
nice and easy.
see you later. Bye.
Wait,
Bye.
Do not do that, Lawrence.
It didn't happen. You didn't see a thing. Didn't see nothing. Run away.
Yeah, unfortunate things happen if you pour stuff over that.
Yeah, that doesn't
'Cause
surprise me.
It will use up the thing that you're casting stuff around. Oh, I typed in a thing in the name and it
Bronze
vanished.
plate, paper plate. Invar paper bronze hammer, clumsy, botanical, ecological, devil strength, magnetic, cheap, and dense. What does cheap mean? That doesn't sound good.
Increases durability gained when repairing the tool.
Oh, okay. All right, it does sound
More
good.
bang for your buck. If you
Excellent.
mouse over it, it tells you.
Cheap to
I
repair.
can't
the
mouse over it.
Traits in the bottom right.
Oh yeah, I see. Extra modifier slots, regenerates itself. Bonus damage to non-overworld mobs, so I can go off and bop things with it if I want to. Although I don't think it's quite ideal.
Not very effective.
All the Twilight
Happens to be
Forest.
magnetic, but that's not so. That's yeah. Tool
Yeah,
lasts,
slightly helpful.
tool lasts longer when it has less durability. Fair enough.
But so yeah, as you're using it, it will, yeah.
Yeah, it's
You'll
your,
use kind of 75% of your durability.
it'll use
below.
it'll use
say,
the first half lasts less time than the second half.
yeah.
And yeah, you get 4 modifiers.
I have made a thwacker. So now I should be going off and pumping this full of redstone in order to make it go nice and quick.
Personally, I would probably put a diamond and emerald, one thing of redstone, which is a fair amount of redstone, and one thing of lapis. Because I would put the lucky on it, so that you can just go careening through.
Just careen through everything. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, and not worry about it.
Okay.
And if you're using it a bunch, then you'll get more modifiers, so you can upgrade it more.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Okay.
the first few levels are.
So what do diamond and emerald do?
More durability.
Right. Are they
potentially don't bother with the emerald actually.
yeah, would I not
just add it?
Would I not just whack 2 diamonds in there if diamonds are better than emeralds?
No, because you can only put 1 of each in.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So certain ones are. Do you have your book? If you look in that, look at the modifiers in that. The redstone thing in the middle.
Modifiers. So yeah, all the various things you can get, and so redstone is haste, so it goes quicker. Lapis
and there's
is
tiers. So look, it says multiple levels on some of them.
Oh, I see. So there's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redstone has loads of tiers. Lapis has 3.
Okay, I don't see the tiers then actually.
Lapis isn't telling you. I don't know why. Redstone just says multiple levels.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just telling you because I know.
Fair enough. Quartz to sharpen, but that's only for the swords. You said diamond makes it more resilient and increases what it can mine. So that's probably a good one to stick on there. Emerald, more resilient as well. Okay. I don't know what this. Oh,
Fortified doesn't do anything. I think in this.
Okay.
I think because it's this specific mod pack, it doesn't work.
Right. Okay. Silk touch. I mean, that's not so useful for anything for the hammer, but potentially if I wanted to go out and harvest those giant mushroom things, it could be quite useful.
Silk touch is useful to have on something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
Usually
you
a
didn't
communal
have
tool.
lucky, then you'd potentially want silk touch because then you could mine the redstone, but it wouldn't break into bits of redstone. You just get a redstone ore block.
Okay.
It is common for people to, when they play Minecraft, to have 2 picks, one with fortune and one with silk touch.
Yeah.
Right. So
fortune
like
is lucky.
5 stone redstone ore if you can get some, please.
He's not.
I'm not. I've got a lucky pit hammer, so I won't. I'm afraid.
Okay.
Reinforced adds a chance to not consume durability. It's adding another plate as a thing. Okay.
No, it's not another plate, but
it's not?
kind of no. It just looks similar.
Right. Okay.
They are really expensive. Each one will make it 20% additively less likely to consume durability. So 5 of them, it makes it unbreakable.
Okay. Smite, damage, beheading. Okay.
It's for weapons.
Weapons. Arthropods, fiery, sets enemies on fire. Okay, for weapons again. Necrotic, knockback.
Weapons.
Yeah, weapons.
Weapons.
Higher area.
Soulbound is potentially useful.
Height could be quite nice, but yeah.
Yeah, that'll go up to, with height and width, you can get a 5x5.
Oh, right, it expands the, yeah. That'd be quite nice. That would be quite nice.
You can also use it on a pickaxe, and you can have a pickaxe that does 3x3.
Yeah, makes sense. Soulbound, width plus.
So Soulbound doesn't use a modifier. So
Guys,
what have you done?
there's a dude out here. There's a snowman.
What?
I saw him earlier. I thought you didn't, Mike.
He's just
Oh,
chilling,
yeah.
spreading snow.
I feel like I should come and have a look.
Yeah, you probably should, over by the wall. Turn right more. Right more. Hello.
Kind of cool.
Oh yes, it's got a pumpkin head. Snow golem.
If anyone hurts him, I will kill them.
Is he producing
get
the
a name
snow on the
tag.
floor as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Go get a name tag, Pete. Then
Yes, I
you'll find
will.
out if anyone harms him.
I forget where they are, though.
Aren't
Oh,
they
I'm
in
really
drawers
hungry.
now?
Possibly.
My snow golem now. Run away!
What have you done with the snow golem?
I ran away with it.
Oh, I see.
It's over here. Behind you. It's coming to get you.
What should we name our snow golem?
Oh, Lawrence attacked it.
What? He has like no health. Don't do that.
Lawrence
He's
was
got
aiming
2
for
hearts
Tristan.
left.
I was throwing a snowball at Tristan and it. Well,
I don't know how many hearts it started with.
2.
Oh, okay.
Still has 2. Snowballs don't really do any damage.
Okay, it flashed red. That was all.
Do you
I
know
was
where
coming
the name tags are, Tristan?
from. The snow golem is coming along to help you.
Tristan.
You do realise that by doing this, we're now getting a nice snowy base, which I don't think will get undone.
Oh, I can't put it. I can do that, I guess.
Tristan, do you know where the name tags are?
Yeah, I was bringing the snow golem over to help look.
but you're leaving a trail of snow.
Yeah. Here.
Oh, there they are. What should we call him?
Mike.
Mike the Golem.
I mean, in fairness, we've already got a cat called Mike.
It's here, Pete.
I need an anvil though first.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, as you say, snowballs appear to do literally no damage to Tristan. Probably because he's got armor on. Or to
Oh, yeah,
no damage to me either.
I do have damage reduction.
It's a game that can be played by 2 or more and lasts for many hours.
Where are the anvils gone, guys?
I'm running out.
Personal crafting area.
I'm down to a mere
Where is
12
that?
snowballs. Let's get rid of them.
Where's
I've
the
got quite a good
personal
throwing
crafting
arm,
area?
if I do say so
Above the
myself.
office.
Above the office.
Right.
Also, grab a fence post while you're there, please.
You're going to tie up the poor snow golem.
It'll wander around putting snow everywhere. And people complained when he started doing that.
Poor snow golem.
Anvil. Ah,
Yeah.
anvil. Thank you.
No worries.
I want to play with my new hammer.
Yeah.
Actually, I do need to go to the. I need to go to the Twilight Forest and do some mining at some point because there was something I needed for one of the. There's another snow golem in the bottom of my tower. There's 2 of them.
Nice.
What? Well, Lawrence, what have you done?
I blame Mike, personally.
That does seem like a sort of the standard thing to do.
So it's a vanilla thing. He knows how to spawn it, so he has been spawning them. Or setting them up so they spawn.
What?
Tristan is blaming you.
I mean, that's a fairly standard thing to happen. I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's entirely fair as well.
No idea what you're on about.
Yep, that sounded like an admission of guilt to me.
Pretty much. Do you speak Mike then, do you?
Mike is just naturally suspicious, it turns out.
That's true.
I'm naturally suspect.
Wow, Al wasn't kidding when he said the hammers are a bit slow.
Yeah.
They get faster.
Yeah, when you pump
Given
them full
time.
of redstone.
Yeah. Well, it's something like, is it 1 redstone?
No, it's 40 or something.
What? Fair enough.
40. Jeez.
How many name tags are you naming, Pete?
I just did the one because I didn't realize there was more than one.
Yeah, I've got 2 snow golems here.
Okay, well we need more names.
Pete. That's a name.
Are you sure?
Not 100% if I'm honest.
Did you grab a fence post?
There weren't any.
Have you looked in the chest thing?
Yeah. There were lots of
Liar.
chests over there.
No, I meant the one in here.
But you said whilst you're over there, get a fence post.
Yeah.
Which implied that there'd be a fence post over there, which there was not.
Where is everybody?
I'm digging a hole
There we go.
because I've just made a new hammer. And so I shall hammer in the morning.
Right, need some names, guys. Let's go.
Bob.
Bob
Snowy.
and Snowy. Bob and Snowy. Got it.
Could be worse. Could be Snob and Bowie. It's just occurred to me. I've come down. I've gone spelunking without a any torches.
Yeah, that's not going to go well for you.
It is advisable to take torches.
It
There's a
is.
third one.
Need another name?
Yeah, I told you there were 2 in the underneath the tower.
Mike, what have you been doing? How
What?
many have you made? There's a 4th one.
Me? What?
5th, 6th. There's at least 6.
We have a finite number of
7.
names, Mike.
There's at least 7 of them.
Why is there a hole in the side of this here?
Because you just broke it. I saw you.
Did I actually just break? No, I was just.
Oh, no, I ran through that one as well, actually. Yeah.
I genuinely didn't break a hole inside that.
No. No, I just realised that, hang on, no, I walked through there as well. Yeah, there's at least 7.
These 2 are mating.
What?
Peter's tied them together and now they're looking amorous.
I mean, technically he didn't, because I did, but...
Okay. Pete was running away from the scene of the crime when I spotted it.
Poor Pete, immediately blamed for everything.
Yeah.
I mean, is it unreasonable? That's the question.
This is a fair question.
Hi.
Right, on that note, I'm going to shoot off.
Do you want your shovel back, by the way?
Who, me?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Pete. I've been wandering around with it for ages, because you gave it to me and then ran off and got killed by Mike, and then
Did they
ran
both
off.
fall off the top of this, or are they? They are, aren't they? Rubbish things. Oh no, they gone down. They went down the steps. Oh, that's awesome. He's going back up the steps. Bye, Pete.
See you later.
Actually, in fairness, it is kind of late.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got too much nonsense in my backpack to go spelunking, in my inventory to go spelunking at this point.
No, Tristan. You missed one.
Is Tristan going around killing them all now?
Yeah.
Not the ones that are actually tied up and named. Just the wild ones. Oh, that one
Ooh.
got named.
Oh.
If there's an Iceman, does that mean there's also a Maverick?
You saw nothing. Iceman still exists.
Did you take the name tag and give it to someone else?
If I'd thought about it sooner, I'd have done that before killing the second one after it. Just repeatedly kill Iceman.
Right. Take care, guys.
Bye, Pete.
See ya.
Toodle bye.
Bye.
It's nearly 11.
It is. That is kind of after bedtime.
So how do you spawn snow golems or whatever they're called, Mike?
I have no idea.
Liar.
I did it in front of you twice.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
you
sound
seem
like
I
what
was
somebody who
paying
had no
attention.
idea would say.
Yeah. How do you think?
Is it just a pile of snow with a what's name on top?
Pumpkin.
Oh.
Tristan is angry the snowman.
Is Tristan getting beaten up by the snow golems?
Yeah. Everyone just sat there shooting him.
Is Tristan getting beaten up by a snowman?
By two snowmen specifically, yes. By Bob and Snowy. Both of whom are literally at the end of their tethers.
This thing of attract this magnetic this whatever you want to call it, my tool of magnetic attraction is extremely useful for mining.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it will be.
imagine that.
You may need to step away from them briefly.
They'll run out of. Someone's taken the key off here. Oh, is that them shooting? Actually.
Oh yeah, that's them
Yes.
shooting.
What do snowmen
shot the
shoot?
other
Are they
kill.
firing snowballs at you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's why I was just standing there
tanking the damage.
watching. They're still lobbing them over here.
I hear spiders. In fact, I found spiders.
Have they stopped struggling, Mike?
They stopped shooting at you, but they are still tracking you.
Oh no, I haven't quite buried a spider under sand. That didn't work. Didn't quite get it. That's a shame. Does burying a spider in sand kill it?
It will eventually suffocate, yes.
Ooh. Trying to work out which block is directly above it.
Right, I've got, I think, 7 building projects to do from this stream.
Ooh, nearly.
Nope, they're still angry.
Yeah, I think they will basically pretty much permanently be angry at you for killing one of their mates.
Oh, one of the baby spiders come up to try and attack me.
Yeah, they do that.
You killed its mummy.
I haven't yet, quite.
Oh,
I'm not sure what it's climbing over. It's just climbing up the walls because it's a spider. There we go, killed it.
yeah.
Because spider.
It probably is about time to go to bed, I think.
It definitely is, but I'm killing spider.
Yeah.
Oh, another one's come up to attack me. To be fair, I did try and drop a load of sand on it. Oh, it's pushed me off the edge. Bastard thing.
I like the way that Alice put the English extruder and induction smelter so close to each other.
They can't be automated.
Yep.
I mean, actually, to be fair, the so the igneous extruder, you can't really automate.
Yeah, you can. You can have an input and
Yeah.
output chest.
Input tank.
Input tank and an output chest.
Yeah.
Or 2 input tanks and output chests, yeah.
We're probably unlikely to automate that
True.
until it's got full automation.
Oh yeah, and in fairness, whilst it's here,
Yeah, and the induction smelter is going to be it's 2 inputs, so you need to be more careful with it.
Yeah, 2 inputs and 1 output's doable.
Yeah, just run up to the surface and it'll follow you, Lawrence.
Oh no, that wasn't the spider. It was my inventory was full, but my magnetic attraction thing was still trying to pick stuff up.
Exactly.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's true. I could just carry on chopping stuff, demolishing stuff, and just let it all follow me back up again.
Al's going to be upset with you placing torches like that.
No, he's not, because I put the ones on the right as correctly, and I stuck in an extra random one.
All right, okay. I disconnected and reconnected, and they're still angry. No, they're angry with a spot in the air where I was standing when I logged out.
Okay. So I suppose it's an improvement. Right, so between streams I need to build buildings to house a couple of things plus extend that underground area. Because waterlogging is not a thing, I don't think I can make that into a reasonable sewer system underneath.
That gravel's still following me. Oh, I lose all my torches when I do that as well.
You can take the torches out. They're over the other side. Less helpful.
I have a mystery egg.
Yeah, that's the thing that spawns the mini support creeper.
Those are all things I can get rid of. Where have I left my shulker box this time? Oh dear.
You
I
left
think it's
it
in
by the cobblestone generator. It's right here. Placed on the
so
fence.
it is. That's a weird place for it to be. I don't know why I'd have left it there, but apparently, I mean, as far as I'm aware, I'm the only one with a blue, only person with a blue one. So
The snowmen have found
no.
snowballs at another snowman, apparently.
No, they're throwing it at where I logged out.
Okay.
I thought I left my shulker box in the smeltery, but apparently not. Let's drop this ore off in here, and then I'll.
11 o'clock.
Might try and do some more draw sorting between streams.
Yeah, I think between streams, I'm going to start now putting some signs down about what I'm going to do and where.
Oh,
I've got
planning.
quite a bit to do. Yeah, planning's a good thing. I recommend you do it sometimes.
Overrated.
So all that little bit of messing around I did has got through nearly 20. Well, it's got through about 20% of the durability of my hammer, and I didn't do that
Sounds about
much.
right.
So I shall have to start making some repair packs, since I can't just chuck it in the anvil.
So if you're back, so
oh no,
you're
not
back up
repair
at
pack.
base,
Sorry, no, putting it down here and chucking bronze or something into the.
Yeah, but only do that when it's heavily damaged, because that will do most of the repairing.
Yeah. Okay. I could use paper to repair it, but it probably wouldn't do very much repair.
Worth a look to see how much it does repair it. It might repair it by 9 or something.
Maybe.
Given that's the durability of that, and an invar would repair it by 450. I don't know.
Could be.
Oh no, sorry, bronze. So 323. Actually, looking at that was suggesting that you haven't modified it, by the way.
Not yet, no.
Yeah, that would have sped things up. And
It would. I was just going off to see what it was like, have a bit of play with it first.
fair enough.
So I'd put it in there and then put in a big pile of redstone somewhere around here to speed it up,
Yeah.
And then probably a diamond to make it more durable as well. That'd be a good idea, given time I was off playing with it. But yeah, well, I should do that next time, because as people have been observing, it is now time for bed. So thank you to anyone who's still watching the stream. It says 4 people, so that's it's not none, so who knows who that is. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time, when I'll be doing goodness knows what else with this with all these new stuff I've been making. And I'll probably have to start thinking about other quest lines to do. Now I do need to go off to the Twilight Forest in order to do some mining over there, because there's some extra. Sorry, mining in the Twilight Forest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or just different.
No, there are some other elements I need over there to carry on with some of the magic quests.
If I just set fire to Al's barracks, would he be upset?
Probably.
Probably.
I have kind of wanted to do that, but I thought I'd do it on a copy of the world rather than the real one. Yeah, so I need to go off to the Twilight universe to go and dig up some. What was it? It was for the aquamarine, I think. It was. No, it wasn't that. I can't remember. I needed to go off to the. I needed to go off to the. I reckon I needed to go off there to harvest something for one of my. Maybe it's down. Maybe it's always to get the mana infused metal, but I did then find a little bit of it, so I could actually just do that. No, I won't do that because Al's gone. Yeah, so mana infused metal. I found a little bit of it in a chest over here, so I think that's probably just become out of loot bags. But if we want a supply of it, then that comes from the Twilight Forest. Other than that, I've done basically all of the magic quest lines that I can. So I think next time that means I'm going to be having a look at the main quest line again and trying to get some of this stuff done. So I'm sure that'll be good fun. We'll see how that goes. And of course on Wednesday I should be playing Factorio Space Exploration, so don't forget to come along and watch that. And there'll be the videos at the weekend for the catch up, and videos on Thursday for the what's that? GTA videos on Thursday. So lots going on the channel as always. Thank you for watching this one, and see you. Yes, yes, Ed, I did say. I'm saying bye now. So yes, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye
Bye,
bye.
guys.
And it's bye bye from them as well.
Are we not audible?